energy only Darren McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, buddy? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. Stick is here somewhere. I don't know where he's at. We have KG, we have Spencer Raxter, we have all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. And I am a man of my word.
You fucking right you are.
He has risen. And we overcame.
Hallelujah. That's right. Put it on, Neal. Put that fabric on, Neal. How does it feel?
We will adorn the Javi Baez jersey.
You goddamn right.
And celebrate the man that was 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position.
No, but
had a critical throwing error in the ninth inning.
Tell the whole
game.
stat line. You didn't think he would have a hit. He had two.
We are paying homage to all the Detroit sports greats. Stick is in the building. Stick. It's celestial today, isn't it?
Jared Goff.
I'm Jared Goff.
We pay.
I'm Jared Goff.
We pay homage to all of the greats here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl. That guy is Stick. He's in the building. Paying homage. Get into the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe. Oh, look at that. About to crack 91,000 subscribers. It's like a daily thing now.
God, I want that plaque. Give me that plaque.
We're on our way. There is no doubt. Everybody in the chat, jump in there. Get your thoughts out there. If you want to skip the line, use the super chat as well. But yes, the Tigers got the win. And we're in a weird spot with this show because we literally led you into the show. And there's literally another game in an hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So like,
come at you.
How much post game can you do / pre-game
Yeah.
/ you know what I mean. What's up, Stick?
Hey, how's it going? Tigers.
Yeah.
So, collapse? No more? All means nothing within 24 hours, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the flow of
They
things.
they still got to get out of it, but good
No,
start.
they've gotten out of it. They have home field advantage in the first round.
No, it's still,
They don't work like
well,
that.
but
But
they have a winning record.
They do.
three.
At Progressive Field. They own
Just three
Progressive
at
Field.
Yeah.
They do.
Wild card's just 3 where you're at.
Yeah.
I thought it went 2-1.
Nah.
And the Tigers
My
own
fault.
that space. So it is kind of a home field advantage, Stick.
It's better than playing here.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I mean, they had a losing record.
say what you want about what you want. Tarek goddamn Skubal
Talk
went out
about it.
there and
He's an animal.
14 strikeouts.
Talk about it.
106 pitches, 8 2/3 scoreless. At one point, he had 12 of 13 batters in a row. 8 of 9 strikeouts.
Talk
in a row.
about
the
it.
guy was just absolutely electric, throwing 10 plus pitches over 100 miles an hour. The guy is a mutant. And I'm telling you, if little Chris Ilitch doesn't decide to pull out his old pocketbook and pay Tarek Skubal, I'm going to have some serious thoughts about my Detroit Tigers fandom because the guy's a fucking sicko.
Well, prepare yourself, Span.
I
He
know,
went out and
because-
did what he had to do.
Yes.
And that early run, I think, really helped just the psychology of everything. Like,
Yeah.
he
And
didn't
who
have to go out
provided
there-
that?
He didn't have to go out there and pitch scared. He didn't have to.
That was old Spencer.
Old Spencer Torkelson.
Shout out.
Good
Come
hit.
on.
Hey, Stick, you know what? I love this, too, because playoff baseball is about the 2-out hit.
Or
I
the
know-
bunt.
It's about the 2-out
Or
hit.
the
Right.
bunt.
Or the bunts.
We'll discuss
I was
that.
told
Or
the
the
bunt was
bunt,
a
Neal
useless
Ruhl.
play.
All
I
right,
was
then,
told.
all right, you know what? All right, let's get into this. Woodward Sports Chat.
It's decided by Javi freaking Baez.
Okay, here we go. AC in the chat, a.k.a. Sticks Burner, Javi, the MVP of Game 1.
There we go.
Hey,
Start.
El
Get-
Mago.
let that hate out
Stand
your
up and
heart.
throw the ball.
Let
There
that
you
hate
go.
out your heart.
There you go.
Stand up and throw the
Just
ball.
trying to
next
hate,
time.
Neal. You look like an angry old man.
You're right.
It hits a perfect one hop right to Spencer
Perfect
Torkelson.
one hop. Okay.
He like that.
a perfect
He like that T
Yes,
Foster.
a
Torkelson
perfect
needs to
one
come
hop.
out.
That's exactly what it was.
Drake Park, West Bloomfield, Thursday nights. Come watch the Space Dog. I play first base. I make that play routinely.
Okay.
It was right in his glove.
Okay,
You don't
okay.
fall backwards from the ball. You go towards the ball.
Right.
And you field it on a hop.
But it doesn't matter.
Listen.
It doesn't matter. Will Vest has got this.
Uh-huh.
If he's got to get 4 outs, he'll do it.
Get everybody
He did.
credit.
He
But
got
Javi,
5
it's
outs,
fine.
actually.
bunt.
Right.
Dude, that's the anti-Neal Ruhl.
Oh, it's a
game.
waste of an out.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh.
You know what? One
You
of
guys
the,
listen?
You know
No,
what? won the game?
don't switch
A
up.
bunt by Zach McKinstry won them that game.
You said bunts were a useless play, period. Don't
No,
come
no,
back
no,
around
no.
with the, I
Here
said
it
the
comes.
squeeze was okay.
Spenny, I count on
I
you.
said
I
the
count on
squeeze
you
was
for-
okay.
Neal doesn't like using a bunt to advance the runners, not just to,
From
scoring
third
a
to
run.
home?
No, you're scoring
from
a
second-
run.
from second
you
to
can
third.
bunt to score a run. Did I have I not said that?
Yes.
You can bunt to score a run. They did that.
Yes,
They absolutely did that.
So you like bunts.
he doesn't like bunting to advance the run.
But just
Yeah.
say you like
But
But
he
you
bunts.
likes
move
bunts.
a runner
Just
from first and second to second and third, especially when you strike out 14 times in a game, or in the Guardians' case, 15 times in a game.
So you like bunts.
Then I definitely don't like moving runners up.
I like big bunts.
Shout out, Broder. I see you, man.
Cannot
Stand
lie.
up. Broder, stand up, bro.
So anyway, jump into the Woodward Sports Chat, the Super Chat. Burn in the Super Chat. Just win one more. AL Central Championship means nothing if we win today. I don't want to see them play on Thursday. End it and let the chips fall where they may. And guys, this is what we talked about on Monday, Stick, I think it was, where I like their path. Like, I like them playing the Mariners. I do. And the Guardians are the worst team in there. Like, they just are. They're
That's
the worst
true.
team in the playoffs.
That is true.
The worst hitting team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
By far.
They had
So- and
negative
you
run
saw it.
differential.
What's that?
They have a negative
negative
run
run
differential.
differential. Like, everyone that was terrified, man, hey, give me the Guardians. And D-Mac and I discussed this yesterday. All of a sudden, the Tigers get a run on a 2-out base hit by Torkelson, and the whole physiology of everything changes. Everything changes.
Yeah, you go up early and you put the pressure on. And like, pressure does two things: creates diamonds or bust pipes. And that did not, especially when you have obviously a Scooble on the mound, right? So you better hope Mize, or you can get ahead early like you did, because if you can get that psychological advantage, and that's the weird thing. Like, I don't know if the weight of carrying being the best team in the AL Central all season was too much for these young guys. But now that they're in the playoffs and all that shit's behind them, and it's now just they got to win one of the next two, it's a little bit easier. The pressure's on Cleveland.
Yep.
They're the ones choking now, not us. It's been a wild 24 to 48 hours of psychological, what it can do for you for one season to end and literally another chapter open, and you have your best pitcher going first. So we got to be all in at this point, right? I mean, you expect them to win one of the next two, don't you?
100%, yeah, 100%. They were the betting favorite before the series started.
They were.
And like, it goes back to that, Stick. All of a sudden, immediately, they have pressure on them. And when they push that run across in the first inning, and you know you're going against Scooble, and you see immediately that he's not dicking around today. Like, you saw that, and it was very apparent.
I don't know what Vegas was thinking. Over 7.5 strikeouts. I hit my lay so easy
Yeah,
yesterday.
me too.
Holy
Was that
shit.
3 innings?
Yeah.
It really was.
Holy shit,
Shout
man.
out me and somebody else who I can't say thought of it, but we went for a ride on that Tarek Scooble first pitch over 98 miles an hour.
You did.
That
Yes,
shit
sir.
hit
Shout
plus
out.
440. But yeah, the 7.5 strikeouts, I saw that too, kid.
That shit was easy
hell?
money, bro. Easiest money I ever
I almost
made.
altered it to 10.5. I should have.
Sebastian Chose in the chat. Let's go Tigers. Finish them off today. Anakin Skyogre with the hello. You can also jump the line with the super chat. Double G21. If we close this today, what team looks dumber? The Tigers blowing a 15.5 game lead, gifting the Guardians the division, or the Guardians getting eliminated by the team who gave them the division? Double
Guardians.
G21. No, you know what? There is no answer to that. Double G21. Yeah. This is what becomes of your TV money add around to the playoffs, college football, MLB. This is the new reality right now. You devalue everything. You just do. And that division was Michigan-Ohio State game. Like, it was fun. It was a lot to talk about at the time. But then when the dust settles on it 24 hours later, it doesn't matter.
But it absolves the Tigers of all the sins.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it
No,
does.
I don't
Because
either.
I think you still gave up you were the number one
No one
team in
gives a shit,
baseball.
though.
You would have had the number 1 seed. You would have had home field advantage.
Right, but if
you
you
would have
win-
picked the team. You would have played the worst team.
If you
And now
win-
you're going into the second round. That is more important than the division. Yeah, nothing matters.
And aside
But
from
losing the top seed in the AL is important in the playoffs.
And Neal don't want to hear this, but aside from a Javi catch, you were that close to not even making the playoffs because that collapse was so bad. Now, I think both things are true in this scenario. If you do beat Cleveland, then yeah, it's kind of like, okay, we're even now.
Hey,
It's
can,
all
you,
one.
can, you just, can you just be truthful, though, when you say that? Like, because of a Javi catch,
Yeah,
you made the
come on.
playoffs.
Yeah, come on,
Can
bro.
you
are we
say that
doing?
part of
Come
the
on.
collapse
If
was
they
was
score
an all-star
another
starter
run-
having a 500 OPS?
It wasn't just him. What happened to the other 6 fucking starters?
Well, you brought
Neal?
Javi up. I didn't. You
Okay,
did.
but yes, but
So
let's
just keep it
include
100.
Let's
Javi
include
jersey. Keep it
everybody.
100.
Let's include everyone.
Okay.
because it's not just the Detroit Javis.
If you
it's
include
the Detroit
everyone,
Tigers.
if you include everyone, then why do you bring Javi up by name and nobody else?
because that catch was very vital to you staying in the fucking playoffs.
As was your All-Star game starter having a 500 OPS for half a year.
And let's
You can
acknowledge
fight it
there's
all you want, Neal.
162 other games with very big moments too. So like, I hate narrowing down baseball to one.
But
play.
that's the way we are.
He don't
Yeah.
make that catch. They score another
But
run
they don't-
or
they-
two,
they
and
don't
you're not in
start
the
out
playoffs.
8-0. They don't make the playoffs, right?
I
And
get
there are
it.
plenty
I'm
of
just
catches
saying.
made during that stretch. That's what I mean. Like narrowing it down to one game, yeah, but it's all the butterfly effect at some point.
That one game wouldn't matter if you ain't make the playoffs.
As we go to the
They all
super chat
matter.
here, Byrne has it figured out perfectly. Elite play by Javi and Torque. Put the guards on third with no outs. Let them crack under the pressure.
There you go.
Also, Rocchio, nice bunt. Thanks for the free out. I'll take the free outs all the time, man.
Yeah, the small ball came back to hurt the guards for sure.
Yeah.
But it also won them like a ton of games. So
It's like going for it on 4th down.
yeah, when you
Like,
get it,
when
it's
it-
a great play. When you don't, it's awful.
Right.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, man. People lining up. Michael Weary. Both because we shouldn't have blown that lead, them for kicking our butts to win the division, but choking when it matters the most. Well, it technically hasn't mattered the most yet.
They haven't choked yet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because, again, I think, too, like that plays a part in it that the Tigers did get in the playoffs. Like, that's why, and, that's
Thank
why it
the
won't be remembered
Astros.
that way, because it doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Winning cures all.
It just doesn't. J. Gab in the super chat. Neil Ospeni and Attaboy for calling Mize as a Game 2 starter. I hope we don't need to see Jack in this series. Well, it is nice to have the Game 1 starter from the World Series last year as the backup.
I
plan.
thought
But no,
for sure.
good catch on that, Spenny. He saved himself, man.
Yeah.
He did. He pulled himself up by his bootstraps.
He
Casey.
did. Shout out.
Absolutely.
Well, he was talking about how last season he was left off the roster for this round, and it really ate at him all off season and went into his training. And this means a lot to him that not only is he on the roster, but they're giving him the Game 2 start in this position. So, I mean, a little bit of psychological warfare going on from last year to this year for that guy, and he's got a lot to prove today. So I think we're going to see the best that we've ever seen Casey Mize. Or the worst. We'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
I hope we see the best.
No in between, though. It's
This-
either going to
no.
be amazing or
famine.
awful.
Yeah, this is an important chapter in the Casey Mize story.
For real.
As a
For
Tiger.
real, for real.
Yeah.
Yes, and it is true. It's somebody tweeted out the picture of him on draft day with the number, the 1-1 jersey.
Yeah.
And this is it. Like,
Yeah.
go be a 1-1. Like it's on you, and that's the thing that's incredible about the baseball playoffs, man. And Tarek Skubal just made more money yesterday.
Oh yeah,
more money.
Yeah.
So like
he was fucking amazing.
he was amazing. But yeah, we're gonna get into it, and there is some everybody calm down. We'll still get to the Lion stuff. I promise you we will. But guys, like, it's the playoffs, and they can win and move on in the MLB playoffs. It warrants discussion. I'm gonna keep an eye on it though.
Yeah.
Because so far it looks like it doesn't warrant discussion. So, all right, we'll figure it out. Then Johnson Law, they warrant discussion. They warrant discussion by you if you want to win your case. You need the fighter on your side. When we're talking about justice, whether it's a settlement, whether it's a verdict, it's what it is to you, to your case, you individually. And if you want to win your case, you need to go to venfights.com. You need tough, tenacious trial lawyers. You need Ben Johnson Law on your side. Go to venfights.com.
What about Art and Jake's?
Art and Jake's, everybody. That is it. And you guys know what it is.
Sunday.
That's right. Come see the heavyweights live for the Detroit-Cincinnati watch party this Sunday. Art and Jake's in Northville. don't forget to stick around for the post-game show afterwards with Anson and Stick. Enjoy wall-to-wall coverage over
KG, right?
I don't know. That's what it says in the book here.
They lied.
Wall-to-wall coverage, over 80 TVs, 22 draft beers on tap, a menu stacked with fan favorites. It's a 4:25 kickoff. Get out to Art and Jake's in Northville. Hang out with the heavyweights. I'm sure there'll be some shenanigans. They got the great drink specials going on Sundays as well. Guys, I'm telling you this, and I've told you this before, there is no better sports bar to watch sports in Metro Detroit than Art and Jake's. That's fact, not opinion. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Looking for your daily sports fix? Look no further. Join Braylon Edwards, the University of Michigan legend.
Lofting it, right corner of the end zone for Braylon, up in the air. Touchdown, Michigan!
And Shep,
Do you believe this comeback?
your favorite sports commentator, as they tackle the hottest topics in the world of sports. Catch the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network. Get ready to laugh, learn, and love sports like never before.
Looking to upgrade your relaxation game. Dr. Eric Duncan, that is the man, the myth, the legend. Go on YouTube, check out all his videos. He has critiqued all these chairs, but you know what? Why believe him when you can go experience it yourself? Sit in all the chairs he sat in and reviewed, and you can do the same thing at the Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, right up the road here on Woodward and Long Lake. Go there, check it out. It's the largest massage chair showroom in Michigan.
All right, we're off and running here. What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
All right.
Top 5.
Wednesday.
Top
five Bills.
Top 5 Bills.
I liked it this one.
I did too.
I needed some clarification. But every time I ask for clarification, the response is
your list.
It's your list.
Yeah.
It
Top
is
5
your-
Bills.
Top 5
Interpret
Bills.
it how you will.
All right.
Yeah.
I did. I have a very unique lineup.
There are a lot of Bills I used to enjoy more than I do now. I'll just say it like that.
No, that's a fact.
Especially when they came in the mail.
Yeah.
You know, like then. Woodward Sports Chat thread. Get into there. DNC ENT. Neal Ruhl and Stick, by the way. KG, Spencer Raxter. I'm at plus 1,700 Tigers World Series ticket from May 5th when Neal convinced me they were winning it. And I had my plus 5,900 Mariners ticket to win the AL 49ers #1 seed parlay from the trade deadline.
Oh, shit.
We ride.
You lost 2 of them for sure.
Hey, I mean,
2 down.
Oh, yeah.
I will say this. Okay. And I know people like want to get into the specifics and stuff like that, but the bottom line is yesterday, Torkelson got a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position and drove him in, and it was critical. And then Will Vest got 4 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And, oh, yeah, by the way, Tarek Skubal was the best pitcher in baseball. Is that about the storyline from yesterday?
Yeah.
And the Guardians stink.
And a Zach McKinstry.
Hey,
bunt.
and a Zach McKinstry game-winning RBI bunt.
Suicide bunt.
Unearned runs kill you in the playoffs.
Yep.
No, that's a
Like
fact.
that early unearned runs set the tone. You just can't do that. Just can't do it.
And shout out to J-Ram, future Hall of Famer. Total idiot play. I don't know what he's thinking
they
at
had.
third base.
I watched some of their post game stuff. They had go on contact.
Yeah, well, that's
With one out.
then that's on Vaught because
Well-
that's you ruined that lost you the game.
I don't hate it because you struck out 15 times in the game, and they didn't have it on. They didn't have it on when nobody was out.
If
then there was one out.
if it's on and you're sprinting, don't stop and turn around.
That I'm with you.
Sprint
Yeah.
through, make
That I'm
Dingler
with you.
field it and tag you. Sprint through the plate.
I mean, yes and no, because at that point you're fucked, right? So you at least
Yeah, so you just go to home.
well,
Yeah.
but you're trying
Take the
to
chance he drops it.
You're trying
you know?
to distract him so the runner can get to second, though, and at least. Have
But he
a-
didn't even
leave you
do
with the
that.
run.
Like, he
that's
just
what I'm
stopped.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, what So I was golfing yesterday, and we were watching on the phone, and I was like, oh, shit, runner at third, no outs. Come back, 5 minutes later, game over. I'm like, what the hell happened? And it took me a while to find what exactly happened. And I thought, no way that they were not going to score with a runner on third and no outs. Like, no possible way were the Tigers going to get out of this.
Old Will Vest has got this.
And then to turn on my phone and say final 2-1. I was just like, what the hell happened?
Right. And then the Yankees were the Tigers yesterday. So shout out to them.
Yes, they were. Phoenix Stardust, Tanner Bybee, 4.24 ERA. Who's going yard on this kid? Should we bet Carpenter again or switch it to Green? If I was going to take one, I would take Carpenter.
I would probably take Riley.
Yeah.
If I were going to pick one. But yeah, it was, and I know that's why they did it, man. Like, they did it. They didn't have go on contact down with nobody out. Obviously, they didn't. Vest gets a strikeout.
Play. That's just a dumb
Vest
play.
gets a strikeout.
Awful play.
And you've struck out 15 times, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you can't count
I get
on,
it, but even if he puts it in the air, like, why are you going on contact? Like,
in case it's a ground ball.
that's the dumbest play ever. Run yourself into an out.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's
well-
that's on Vaught. Or like
I
that's.
mean,
Yeah.
that's a.
Well, I would say
that
it's on
means you
them
don't
for
trust-
striking out 15 times.
Yeah, but that
dude.
just
That's
means you
a
don't trust your
coaching
bats.
error.
Well, no, you struck
Yeah.
out. It's exactly
Yeah.
why you do
That's
it.
you didn't
Because you
trust
struck
your
out
bat.
15 times.
I don't know. You have the tying run at third, and you're going to run yourself into an out at home when you don't have to.
Stupid.
Well,
It
yeah.
just
I
makes
mean,
no sense.
But
Makes no sense.
if that's a ground ball anywhere else in the infield, he scores.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
That's
yeah.
the thing.
But
Like,
that's the point of going on contact.
it's not guaranteed that he scores.
Well, I know, but
how
it's
deep
a
was
higher
it-
it's a
how
higher
deep was the
probability.
infield playing?
Yeah, and if it's a line shot to somebody, then that's a
Right.
double play.
Yeah,
Right.
line shot to the third. Now the
But
now
we
the
did the
inning's
same.
over. Like,
But we did the same thing, and Wenzel Perez hit that line drive, and it went off the dude's glove.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way.
there's
That's
no
the way it goes.
there's no way that was their play. There's no way.
They said it.
I
They said it in the post game. We had go on contact after we got the first out.
Well, thank God for stupidity. Then.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
awful.
That is
Awful
dumb
call.
to run yourself
Not
into
a
an
good
out.
call.
So if he would have hit a ground ball out and didn't go,
Yep. You
and
still
then
have
the
a
next
runner.
guy, and then the next guy struck out, and you struck out 2 times, like.
Okay, or the guy hits a ground ball, and now you still have a runner at third, pass ball, or any type of situation gets you the run.
Yeah, but
home.
all-
that runner at third needs to be treated like as the most sacred
Yeah.
thing, and you must protect it at all costs.
But he's
You don't put it
useless
out there.
standing at third, though, Stick. He can't. They're
That's-
not going to
that's
get
such
him
a
in.
lie.
But when you got
If
no
he's
outs,
at
it's a little
third,
different.
So many
And
more
they didn't
things,
do it when there was no
So
outs.
many more things can get you home if you're at third than if you are out. Like, I don't know
Right.
how that is an arguable fact. Like, there's a pass ball, there's beating out an infield hit, which they've done how many times against the Tigers over the past couple of games. There's a bloop single. Like, there's just so many. You got to give yourself an opportunity, and if you run into that out or put him at risk, I don't know.
There's an awful play by Jose
If
Ramirez.
he's a professional manager, he gets paid the big bucks, but
Yeah.
that is I have never heard of a coach putting the tying run
In jeopardy.
in a position to
You've
lose.
never heard of go on contact.
I've heard of go on contact.
Well, that's what it
No,
was.
and it could have been on the runner. Shout out to Broder. You got to go on contact, but with a slight hesitation if you see it goes either right down the line
Then
or
you're
right
not
at the
going on
pitcher.
contact.
Yeah, that's.
So that's what Broder said.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand getting
Well,
a
Lentz
bigger.
is saying the same thing.
There's
Like,
a
you don't go on a
secondary
ball.
lead, but not go on contact. Like, you could say, hey, take a bigger secondary lead
Right,
in
right.
case there is contact, but go on contact when you have one out and a runner at third.
Yeah.
Like, dude, a fly ball, you're tagging up. So why are you going on contact?
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Jacaro, a guy at third is worthless unless he scores. And that was their attitude about it. We have struck out 15 times here today, dude. Chances are we're not
It's even
going to
worse
put a
when he
bat
gets
on the ball.
Caught in a chase down and he's
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
He's even more.
And now
worth
that
it.
one I'm with
That's
you
worse than worthless.
yeah, for sure.
That one I'm with you on. But you got to, like, move. But then Vest did a great job of running straight at him.
Yeah.
They teach you that when you're 5
And
years
he
old.
angled him perfectly, so
Yep.
the only place he could go was back to third, and then
Yep.
he throws him out. Like, it was
he
perfectly
shouldn't have
played.
but he hesitated when he stopped when the
That's
ball got
where
to
he
Vest.
should have gotten in
He
a
just
rundown.
gotta keep.
Yeah,
and
you
tried
gotta
to at
go.
least keep
Fuck
running
the
the runner
yeah.
in second,
Yeah.
right? Like you give
Go and hope
yourself
for the
up,
best.
but you also fight to help your teammate.
All right, Woodward Sports chat thread, and like, look, we talked about this like at the beginning, and for me, this is something that we've discussed throughout the season. You see what happened. They're in the driver's seat now. it guarantees them nothing. They still got to go win a game.
Yep.
I like their chances to go win a game in Cleveland out of 2. But with that being said, as you looked around yesterday, and we don't know this obviously, but we do know the history with the Tigers with Seattle. Like, they got swept this year, but throughout recent history, they've dominated Seattle. There's nobody in the American League. They're all like us. Like, are we flawed? Yeah, we're flawed. Like,
But we have the best pitcher.
We're flawed with the best pitcher. Yep. That's it, exactly. So, again, once this thing starts and Skubal gets you that lead and got into the 8th inning and saved your bullpen perfectly, like, you'll see Holton today at some point.
Yeah.
100% you will.
Even if Skubal was pitching bad yesterday, he was going to stay out there because I think AJ just is not trusting his bullpen right now with these games.
Danny G, those Dodgers, though, bro. Well, that's different. They're not in the American League.
They have star power. They can turn it on at any fucking time.
Shohei hit a home run first at bat.
That's why I wasn't worried about him.
That place was rocking.
You'll be happy to meet them in the World Series.
Rocking, dude. But yeah, it's just Stick. They can go to the World Series. I know that people are going to laugh at that, and it's not just because the Tigers can go to the World Series. Every one of these teams are flawed. That's my point.
Every one of these teams can go to the World Series. That's the
Right.
thing. And that was always the point of getting in the dance, getting in the tournament. And it's like that for pretty much all sports besides basketball, right? Like, beside basketball, if in football, we've seen low seeds win the Super Bowl. In baseball, you see it all the time. The right team gets hot at the right time. Basketball rarely has an 8 seed ever made it past the first round. They just get smoked. So that's really the only sport where there's so much disparity. But that's it. That's the key. And get hot at the right time. You don't want to be trending up early in the season and then trailing off at the end of the season. And the Tigers hopefully got all that bad juju, all that bad blood, all the dumb shit out of the way, and now have momentum moving forward. What else can you do? But in baseball, the saying is, momentum's as good as the next game's pitcher. Casey Mize, it's on you.
Woodward Sports Super 1-1. 1-1.
If you are the man, go be the man.
You'll be the man.
Got to go 6. I need 6 with 2 or less, Casey.
Yeah,
that's all I
please,
need. 6 with
please.
2 or less, and then you can go Melton, Finnegan, Vest. And you need the offense to score you at least 3. I don't know what's asking for more.
Offense, really.
I don't know which one's asking for more, but that's what we need. If you can get 6 innings of Casey Mize with 2 earned runs or less, like I said, that sets you up to go Melton, Finnegan, Vest. I believe the offense could score at least 3 runs. I have to believe the offense could score at least 3 runs.
Ethan Bork in the Super Chat. So, Spenny, who's winning the series now?
If I had to bet on it, I'd probably still bet on the Guardians. But fucking, I'm going to be screaming back there like I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Pete Smith in the
Got to
Super
get some clutch hits.
We all in, bro. Let's not
Gotta get
kid
some clutch
ourselves.
hits.
We are all in.
They're the boogeyman, man. I'll
They
say
are,
it. I'm
yeah.
scared of the fucking Guardians. Like, I didn't want this. I would have rather had anybody in the first round other than Guardians.
See, I only wanted the Guardians because they're terrible. They're terrible.
Until they play us.
Terrible enough to lap you in the division. Like,
Right. Until they play us.
Terrible to strike out 15 times yesterday.
we struck out 19 times like last week. And
Right.
if they're terrible, then we're worse because they have beat us in the regular season.
And you needed a Herculean effort from your guy.
Well, they're
So, just saying.
we have Skubal now.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, you don't.
We just did.
Right.
Yeah, now we don't. That's why I'm more scared.
Now it's a party. Now we gonna
Yeah,
see.
now
it's a party.
Now we gonna see
now
what
we
it's
need
about.
AJ Hinch. I said it on heavyweights. AJ Hinch has to go out there and he's got to win you a couple games with his call, or he's got to win you a game with a couple of his calls. He's got to take the ball at the right time and give the ball to the right person,
Yep.
and he's got to give the bat to a right person.
Play the
And whether
matchups.
it's Jahmai Jones, whoever the fuck it is, a couple of AJ Hinch calls are going to have to give you that strikeout or give you that hit that you need. Yesterday he made the call. I disagreed with it. It worked out. Vest got that extra out.
Yeah.
Love that. But he's going to have to do that again now, and it's even in more of a microscope because you don't have 14 strikeouts from Terry Skubal.
Was that an AJ Hinch legacy game yesterday?
Absolutely.
It was a Skubal legacy.
That call was an AJ Hinch because no doubt in my mind I'm letting my horse get the last fucking out of the 8th inning.
Yeah.
But he made the right call. It worked. I'm not.
Pete Smith, how tight are the sphincters in Cleveland today? Pete, they don't care there. They never care there. Like they've been good forever, right? Like AL Central good.
Right.
Like playing meaningful games in September forever in Cleveland. There's like 12,000 people there all the time. They suck. If we weren't there, that would they
Stand on business,
there,
Neal.
dude. They do.
Ohio's full of terrible people and awful.
just terrible
fuck,
human
fuck
beings,
Ohio,
sure.
man.
No, like
All day.
if it wasn't for our fans, they wouldn't have sold that game out yesterday. I don't even know if they did sell it out. I saw a lot of empty seats.
It's fair.
They suck. Like they
do
suck
Ohio
as fans.
sucks, and they're terrible people.
Pete Smith also said, "Lucky for us, all the good teams are in the other league." They are.
They
Hey,
are.
You don't have to play them all.
Because good Lord.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about
Dodgers
Planet.
look pretty fucking good. Yes. Bullpen didn't look great, but their horses looked like horses.
You know what? Through
What did
all
y'all
that,
expect?
the Reds were down 10-2 at one point, and they were one swing of the bat from it being a one-run game in the eighth inning.
Yep.
Like that's
Which is cool for the Reds. Cute story.
yeah, but I'm saying though, like people, that's the pressure cooker of the baseball playoffs.
No, for
Playoffs are
sure.
awesome.
Like
I fucking love
people,
MLB playoffs.
people forget that, man.
Yeah.
They do. Like
Horses don't stop. They
It's
keep
two-out
going.
stuff, man. What
And
you do on
need-
2 outs?
And how you win in the playoffs is your stars being stars.
Yep.
So that's why we need Riley Green. We need a Riley Green dong.
he was 2 for 4 yesterday.
He
right?
was. Well, he's
Yeah.
on base twice.
Right.
He had a nice gapper.
He did have a nice gapper, and he drew a walk, and he
scored
scored
the
a
winning
run,
run.
Yep.
and that's awesome game from Riley yesterday. We need a dong out of you today.
Let's talk about Planet Fitness, everyone. We're live at the Planet Fitness Studios, over 50 Metro Detroit locations. And here's the bottom line. Like, we can cut through all this. You say you're going to get in shape, right? You say you're going to get serious about it. Here's a hack for you. Go to Planet Fitness. Get the black card. It's just $24.99 a month. I'm looking at a gym out here outside the door. $75 a month, man. You can be a member at Planet Fitness for 3 months for that same amount of money. And guess what? They have more equipment. They have better equipment. The one I go to on Maple Road just changed out all the cardio equipment. I didn't understand why, but they did. So they're all brand new treadmills in there as well. And they were pretty good before. But that's Planet Fitness, everyone. Go to planetfitness.com, join there, or just pull in the parking lot. You can join at the place that you're going to go to all the time. It doesn't matter. What matters is you got to take the first step, and that is Planet Fitness. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle.
Hey,
Looking for the
hey.
ultimate pickleball experience? Check out Wicked Pickle, Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball spot. With 10 climate-controlled courts, daily open play for all levels, and a chill lounge with TVs, ping pong, and cold drinks, it's always game on, rain or shine. Throwing a party or team event, they host groups from 10 to 200. Don't miss the APA Michigan Gold Cup November 22nd and the 23rd. Sign up at pickleballtournaments.com and mark your calendars for the Woodward Sports Pickleball Party January 9th. Details coming soon. Shout out to Wicked Pickle.
Stop searching for a vehicle and start finding one. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac makes it easy. We harness the power of multiple dealerships and own the biggest selection of GM brands in the area to get you the car you need. With the Les Stanford Group, you'll have access to 4 different dealerships, providing you with more makes, more models, and more choices. We're connected to more than 1,000 vehicles, and with so many high-quality CPO vehicles available, you'll find new car quality at pre-owned prices. You can start and end your search at lesstanford.com today.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Dr. Pierce is the man for the people because he actually gives a shit about you. He's not worried about collecting money from insurance. He actually despises the insurance people. You know why? Because they take advantage of some people. He doesn't do that. He takes care of you. You come in, you get the treatment that you need. No overselling, none of that BS. So give Dr. Jeffrey S. Pierce a call today. Schedule that bacchiotomy, 248-426-9944.
All right.
Yeah.
Back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl.
Doctor said I need a bacchiotomy.
Stick in for D-Mac. We got KG, Spencer Raptor.
Shout out Wicked
all
Pickle.
of you.
Right.
Wicked Pickle on board.
Nitty Gritty said I gave my wife the Wicked Pickle last night.
Shout out Nitty Gritty.
He was out in Westland?
Shout out.
Right.
Hey, Sometimes you got to spice it up. Go do it in the car in a parking lot somewhere.
A little slap and tickle.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
slap
right.
and tickle with the winky.
Stop it, too.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there. Get your thoughts out there. Detroit fan report. They didn't sell the game out. I was there.
Gross. Sorry, Trav, but
Disgusting.
Ohio sucks. I love you, Trav.
Yeah.
Ohio sucks.
Rack in the chat. We're terrible, yet 3 of the 4 playoff games yesterday were 2-1 or 3-1, with all those teams getting 5 to 7 hits. Playoff baseball, man. That's what this stuff
It's
is.
in a vacuum. Terry Francona said it. It's a brand new season.
Yes.
And that's kind of what you got to say when you're going up against Shohei Ohtani, Teoscar Hernandez, Freddie
Right.
Freeman, and Mookie Betts. But
Hey, pressure's on them, too.
pressure's on them.
Yep. It was always going to be a wash for the Reds.
It's a short sample size.
Joel in the chat. Cleveland has to be the luckiest team this year. They have voodoo magic this year. They do. Negative run differential, like
It's
I
regular
forget the name
season
of the
voodoo
stat,
magic.
like lucky win percentage, or it was some
Lucky
PFF
win
thing.
percentage.
PFF thing said,
You know
like,
what? You know what? Okay, baseball. I can get with advanced analytics for baseball with a lot of different ones because baseball is a very analytical, nerdy sport, much more than football. So I can get with a lot of them. I like a lot of them. The expected batting average or expected OPS shit is so fucking annoying. I see somebody like, oh yeah, he just hit a line drive and had an expected OPS of 900.
What?
Yeah, except he hit it right at the right fielder. Like,
So he's out.
So he's out,
Right.
and it's nothing. So don't even put
Expected
that on my
OPS.
screen. Like, that's the one that gets me. War kind of pisses me off too a little
well,
bit, but
it values defense too.
it
heavily.
values defense and steals. And steals are the number one thing you can do to raise your war. If you have like 30 plus steals, you're gonna have a 5+ war no matter how bad you are.
Yeah, which I don't. The steal thing I get because you're kind of turning a single into a double or a walk into a double.
Steals and triples are the biggest way to raise your war.
Yeah. So like I can get with that, but like the defensive thing, like you're making 2 defensive plays in a game, so 3 maybe, whatever that number is. Like it doesn't have. I know in a vacuum it does, but over 162 games, like you get so heavily rewarded for something that happens so little.
Yeah.
So I do think that's kind of dumb. Phoenix Stardust, they suck. They do. Cleveland fans suck, dude.
Cleveland, yeah.
Sorry, Trav. Like
Well, Trav's is a Tigers fan.
no, I know, but sorry to bash on Ohio, but
Don't be.
What
They suck.
What is?
Sorry, Trav's from Toledo. He's from the trenches.
DJ said not against
That's
us.
Detroit Junior.
Not against us. They're not talking about the Guardians. How did Quan do yesterday?
Scooble ate him alive. How did anybody? It was Scooble. That's over. Forget about yesterday. We're not going to see that.
Right.
That was Scooble.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
Unless Casey
we're
Mize has that
complaining
splitter
about-
working.
We're complaining about only scoring 2 runs. They only scored 1.
Yep.
Yes.
We got Casey Mize. This is a big spot for him, man. I love Casey Mize. I loved watching him at Auburn. The kid has had one of the nastiest pitches I've seen, and when it's working, it still is one of the nastier pitches in the MLB. So if that splitty's feeling it, he could do some damage. Got to spot the fastball
It's
though.
about
He
his
can't-
command.
Yeah, he cannot get down in counts early. We need Casey here. This is 1-1 stuff. You got to
keep-
go out there and grab your dick.
And key runners off
He's
the bags.
he's got a
please.
huge opportunity, man.
Yeah.
Like for his legacy here in Detroit.
For
you
sure.
know, like it's
No,
not,
this is a
It's not
benchmark.
written, but it's off to a very, very good start.
You go out there, you do 7 scoreless, you strike out 8. You're a fucking legend.
Yep.
Like, go do it.
That's how this stuff works, man. Lunchbox, Neal, the Yankees are showing you spending doesn't always help. They're going to get swept by Boston, but I was told Fried was better than Scooble. Was I lied to?
You were absolutely
Right.
lied to.
Rob Parker
Where
lied
you
to
at?
you.
Rob Parker.
Rob Parker lied?
Yeah.
And Terry
Water's
whooped
wet.
his ass.
Right.
Terry whooped his ass.
Documented somewhere.
He whooped Rob Parker's ass.
There's video footage of it somewhere. in the-
somewhere.
We got to find it.
Rob
They're,
Parker
they're
had that
buried.
shit.
They're
Yeah.
buried underneath the old Palace site.
You're right.
You know, like,
The lost tapes.
tapes are down underneath the Palace
You gotta send
burial
Kool-Aid
site.
with an Indiana Jones hat in there to get it.
You're right.
Lunchbox. I will say this though. There were three playoff teams in the 20s in payroll. One is, I believe, Cleveland's the lowest payroll that made the playoffs. The Reds are down there as well, and the Brewers.
Of course.
Would you bet on any of them to win the World Series?
Not a chance.
And the Brewers are the overall number
Brewers-
1 seed.
Yeah,
Wait,
they
what-
are.
what was
Been
it?
kicking ass all year.
The Reds, the Brewers, and who?
And
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Lowest payroll.
Out of any of them, I'd bet on the Brewers. But yeah, not betting on them.
No. You've got to bet someone to win the World Series. You're betting the Brewers.
None of them.
Out of those three?
No, out of anyone.
Oh, no.
You're not betting the number 1 seed?
Nope.
Why?
Because the Dodgers exist.
But I was told the payrolls don't matter.
And I was told the Dodgers suck.
Freddie Freeman said, analyze this. Wait until
Right.
that motherfucker gets
no
going.
doubt.
Shohei and Teoscar both hit 2 last night.
Yeah, bro, come on. It was always gonna be a watch for
Wait
Cincinnati.
until Freddie gets a.
It's gonna be a rough weekend for Cincinnati. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen, I'm not a Dodgers guy. I fucking love Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman is one of my
I do
favorite
too. I
baseball
like him.
players. Dude, talk about Mr. October. He's the Mr. October of my generation. He really is. The guy is fucking clutch.
Oh, that's a fact.
And he's just a cool dude.
Yeah.
And the Braves not the Braves. His agent fucked him. And I feel bad for him. He wanted to stay in Atlanta for the rest of his career.
That's one of the greatest one of the greatest sad stories of all time.
Yeah.
His agent told him, "No, they didn't even offer you." Like, no, we actually offered him a
Right.
lot of fucking money.
Yeah, we matched the offer.
Yep.
Yeah.
The agent like, no, we getting him to LA at all costs.
The agent wanted to be in LA.
Exactly,
No,
right.
get
He
the fuck
wanted
out of
the
Atlanta.
bag is what
I've
he
had
wanted.
enough of Magic City. We need to go to LA.
Right. The Dodgers paying how much? No,
Right.
you going to LA.
Same
you
amount? Okay, cool. We're in LA.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Red Fly 13, where are the Tigers on that payroll list without the Baez contract? We would be actually, let me see.
Without
Tigers,
Baez?
Well,
yeah.
last year-
Tigers are sitting 19th with Baez. They're at 171-ish, we'll call it. So that would put them at 146-ish, which would put us below the Brewers and the Rockies, but above the Twins and the Reds.
Remember last year during the playoffs, like one of the stats that they listed was the Tigers' payroll for the entire playoff roster was less than like one individual guy that we were playing
Yes.
last year. I forget who it was, but
I think it was.
but that's because
was it Yordan Alvarez? I think it was Yordan Alvarez.
I don't remember who it was, and I'm not even going to take a guess. I just remember being like, man, one guy on the Astros, I believe, made more than the entire roster for the Tigers last year in the playoffs.
There are 14 teams with a payroll above $200 million.
Wow.
So, yeah. Boy.
I can't believe, dude. I couldn't imagine being a Mets fan. Like the Tigers collapse. If we didn't make the playoffs, you could look at the Tigers roster and kind of be like, okay, we can stomach the collapse. With what the Mets had,
to
collapse how they did,
The Mets are
and
always
then
gonna
Pete
mess.
Alonso says, yeah, no, I'm going to free agency.
Like,
And did it on, like,
immediately.
the runway? Even like
Yeah, like, he did that shit in the dugout. I'm convinced. He picked up the phone like, yeah, no, this ain't working, bro.
Who finished the Mets off, by the way? The old Marlins.
The old Marlins.
Yeah, shout out.
The Marlins put a stake into people, bro. I'm just saying. Like
You got a stake in the Marlins.
They're fun. Stick, isn't playoff baseball fun, man?
Oh, it's the best. Honestly.
It is.
It like even when baseball was dying a couple years ago, I kept trying to tell people like watch playoff baseball. It goes from every pitch being like, yeah, okay, you know, I'm just eating at the ballpark, not really paying attention to where you live and die with every single pitch. A base runner means fucking the world.
Everything.
Oh my God, we got a guy on first. Oh, like everything gets ratcheted up. I think as much as I love football and basketball as my two favorite sports, come playoff time, baseball and hockey, the intensity that those sports go from regular season to playoff is unmatched. It's unmatched.
Speaking of which, before we go to break, you said hockey, so I get to sneak this in here because we're not going to talk about hockey. I met Nick Lidstrom today.
Shout out.
Talked to him. That was really fucking cool. Like that, I didn't tell him my name. I didn't shake his hand. I was so nervous. He has very soft eyes. I almost fainted when he looked at me.
He's taller than I thought he
He's
was.
a big dude. I walked up to because I walked in. He was sitting down drinking his coffee. I don't want to bother anybody, say anything to him when they're doing that. So I just walked in, did my stuff. Came back to get my coffee. He was in line as well. We got the same coffee order, by the way.
Okay.
And I was just like, hey, D-Mac said I could say hi. I'm at Woodward Sports. So he showed me. He's like, oh, that's sweet. Then I asked him about ASP, and we talked a little bit. And he's a super nice
Is he making
guy.
the team? Do you have breaking news?
No breaking news.
Okay.
No, nothing on the record. We just talked.
Just a couple of buddies.
Yeah, I
waiting for coffee.
I threw a nice little hockey lingo line in there. I was like, yeah, he walks the line real well with the puck. He was like,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Look at
It was really. I was extremely nervous. Like that's like,
It's not often
That's the greatest Detroit athlete of my generation. It's not even close. Like he is the best defenseman in the history of the NHL. The guy's a fucking legend.
I contend wherever he went, he would have won a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was the system.
He changed the game.
Yeah. I mean, and never gets the credit for it, dude.
Yeah.
Like if you took it nationwide and said Nick Lidstrom or Bobby Orr, Bobby Orr would win that 80-20 nationally.
Well, yeah, he's got the
nationally.
Makes
got
sense.
the Boston cachet behind
Yeah,
him.
the goal where he's jumping in the air and stuff like that.
It's not often you get
Nick
Spinny
Lidstrom wouldn't have been
fanning
out of position to be jumping in the air to score a goal.
Yeah,
So
but
so
he
that's
was,
what it was.
yeah, he was having coffee right out there, and I saw him right at the tail end. He stood up. I was like, oh, like in my head, hockey players are normally short, honestly.
And in the pantheon of pro athletes, yes.
Yeah, but he's got to be 6'2", right? How
Yeah.
big?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
He's taller than me.
Yeah, I did not expect him to be that tall.
Yep.
Jacaro says it was Josh Hader, the Astros closer. That's right. I do remember that. Detroit Gunny, what about without Alex Cobb, the bum that didn't even pitch for us this year? We would slot in right next to the Guardians in payroll. We'd be 25th.
Well, if you got a high payroll on your car, you might want to turn that in and get a new one, and you can get the lowest payroll vehicle imaginable from Les Stanford Chevrolet. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Shout out to them. Shout out to my guy Goran. Got me in and out of a vehicle so fast. He got me in a new lease so fast. Everything's really easy. The customer service is fantastic, and they'll get you in the best deal possible. It's Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. LesStanford.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Neal Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser. You guys already know how I feel about Sun Cruiser. And more importantly, you guys have been telling me how you feel about Sun Cruiser. Just about every day I get a DM from somebody or a text message from a friend. They're like, man, you're not kidding about these things. No, I'm not. They're incredible. I prefer the half iced tea, half lemonade. It's real iced tea. It's real vodka. It's really good. They're a proud partner with the Detroit Lions, and they are taking over, everyone. Hey, anytime there's been football involved for me this autumn, wrapping up the summer into the autumn, Sun Cruiser has been involved, and it will continue to be. Stop by your local grocery store. You get it wherever you buy your drinks, man. Just get a 4-pack of it and try it, guys. I'm telling you. Sun Cruiser. All right, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick in Ford, DMAC, KG, Spencer Raxter. All of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. If you want to skip the line, you can use the super chat. Real quickly here. Mike G, Spenny, did you ask Nick about the Justin Abdelkader contract?
Again, everything was off the record. Conversation between friends waiting for coffee.
Did you talk about Steve Yzerman being on the hot seat?
No. Steve Yzerman doesn't know what a hot seat is.
He gonna learn today.
No, he's not.
No, you're not. Not anytime soon.
Burn in the super chat. If you want to skip the line, do like Burn. Is Javi Baez going to hit a home run today? Why do I have a feeling Javi is going to do something high aura?
Walk-off grand slam.
Don't ask Neil. He
like
finna
he was
hate.
throwing air in the
Yep,
ninth?
yep. Right on time.
was on
It's a
Torkelson.
walk-off.
Did he do it?
Right on
did he get
brand,
the air?
Neil. Right
did
on
he get
brand.
the air?
I don't know.
Did he?
Oh, let me check the box score. Oh, yeah, here it is. Throwing error, Javi Baez, ninth inning.
His
Yeah.
error was throwing to Torkelson.
Well,
that
he
was
did-
his only
Right,
error
that
on
was the
play.
error.
I will say
Throwing
this.
to a guy who falls away from a baseball. Falls away. Fell backwards.
Hit him in the glove.
I will say this. KG, we outran it for a lot of the year, but the Tigers defense thing is a thing.
I told you, yeah.
It's a thing.
It's bad.
Looks like the same lineup as yesterday.
Oh, the lineup's out?
I mean, I'm looking on this app.
Javi.
Yeah, it looks like the same lineup as yesterday.
It's your best chance. That lineup you put out there yesterday is your
Well,
best chance.
but the Guardians, that's what the Guardians are forced with.
And they only have righties, but on the bench, you got Jemai, Abanez, and Malloy. Fucking, if I see Trey Sweeney get in a bed, I might crash out. But no, I don't know if that's official or not. That's this app that is normally really good and way faster than any other app I use.
Yeah.
And they have the probable lineup.
Zach Soap. Spenny. What did Nick smell like?
Perfection.
Victory.
Championship. Cups, right.
It's the perfect human, man. Yeah. It's fun. Like, literally, that's... Like, I didn't mean to be, like, disrespectful, but the only player of my lifetime who's close to Nick Lidstrom in greatness in Detroit is Miguel Cabrera. And it's not that close. Like, he's the best defenseman of all time.
I agree.
And he won multiple cups. Like, that definitely helps.
That gives him the edge over Miggy, you ask me.
Well, I mean...
I love Miggy.
Depends on what you're into. D-Mac did win more cups than him.
It's true.
That is a fact.
D-Mac reminded me of that yesterday. Did you ask him that?
No, I did not.
Just say, Nick, how does it feel, to win all those cups, but know in your heart you don't have as many as Darren McCarty?
Ask him where he would have been without Darren.
I said D-Mac said I could say hi.
D-Mac said I could say hi. Like, you needed D-Mac's permission.
I didn't shake his hand. I didn't even tell him my name. I couldn't.
He needed the cosign.
Then he just walks up and he immediately name drops.
I did. Literally, it's the first thing I did.
Listen, I'm not weird. I know D-Mac. I'm not weird.
I'm not some weird guy.
Right.
I know Darren McCarty.
No, because like he was in line in front of me, so like I walked up to him, I nodded, I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" He said, "Hey, good. How are you?" I said, D-Mac said I can say hi.
Tell you, that D-Mac cosign going a long way, man. I feel way more comfortable walking to LCA when I'm with D-Mac. Like, for real.
Yeah, that's when you're with D-Mac, though. But would you feel comfortable walking into LCA being like, I know D-Mac?
No, because people look at me, especially me, because they're like, all right, get out of here.
I'm going to wear a shirt that says I know D-Mac.
You're right.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Mike G. Javi's going to go yard and call his shot by pointing to Neal's house in Macomb. Don't do Macomb? That's down at the bottom of the hill.
You better stop playing.
I look over Macomb when I'm on the first tee at the Orchards Golf Course.
Talk to him.
I look at the Rensen, then I look down at Macomb and
Big
go,
Washington
I got
Township.
a round at Bruce Hills. Round at Bruce Hills on Friday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Early morning round. I might have to wear pants.
Okay.
8:45.
That is early for you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a short night at Coonan the night before.
I know.
Can't be getting in at 1 o'clock.
Can't be getting into it.
I know, Spenny.
I probably will.
I know, Spenny. I know. They also want to know if he had soft eyes, which you said he did.
He does have soft eyes, yes.
So there you go. All right. So the lineup is out. They're ready to go. Casey Mize has a big opportunity. It is a top 5 Wednesday. Top five bills. Originally, it was supposed to be bills like bills, as in like bills you pay. But then when you sit down to craft it, it kind of takes a life of its own.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of different representation.
Well, are
I'll
there
just
any
say it
good bills? Like, that's where I was like, bills?
There's one for me that's going to trigger the snowflakes.
One.
Yeah.
You got a good bill?
I got a good bill.
Like, what?
I got some good bills.
Nothing's good about paying money.
No, of course not. But
Money.
Yes.
So
I'm
yeah,
interested
you want
to
to go
see
to
the-
break? We'll
Yes,
do
I
top
do.
5, and then we'll talk Lions the rest. Cause
Yes.
we got a lot of Lions audio from Dan Campbell.
Jared Goff.
One of him glazing Jared Goff. That's probably going to be the first one we do for some reason.
I told you, play it out of every break.
All right, let's go to break. We'll come back. But first, let me tell you about BlackRock. Listen, you go to BlackRock right now. You want to know why? Because Braylon's meat is on the menu. You can
Put it
get
in
a
your mouth.
22-ounce New York strip. It is delicious. Me and Easy had 2 servings of Braylon's meat when we were at their Utica location. Or you could get the $19.99 steak and lobster combo. BlackRock, I'm telling you, listen, ladies love it. It's a perfect date night spot. They also have a full bar with a ton of TVs if you want to go there, watch a game. They've got huge booths if you got a birthday party, different things like that. BlackRock can take care of anything you need to do. Go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find one near you today. It's BlackRock.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Big injuries? injuries. Big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Neal Ruhl here for Jack's Car Wash. Get you a free Jack's Car Wash, as a matter of fact. Text WSN to 888-522-1729. There's over 40 Jack's locations all around Michigan. They have the free vacuums, free compressed air, the mat cleaning stations. You can get that car spick and span, I guess you could say. There are 8 full-service Jack's locations. They do the inside, they do the outside, all of it. Make sure you go to jackscarwash.com. Look into the subscription packages. If you get your car washed twice a month, you should be on a subscription package. And you can get it washed as much as you want for what you pay for 2 car washes. And all Jack's Car Washes come with the hand towel drying service. It is their signature. jackscarwash.com. All right, pulling up. Hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. This beat goes hard, man.
Hey, I
Neal
got you.
Ruhl, Stick in for DMAC KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you. We are gonna switch it up to the Tigers, or excuse me, to the Lions from the Tigers. They play at 1 o'clock. Again, they can eliminate Guardians playing for their lives. I want them to do it. I want them to beat them so bad, just so I can say the Guardians were literally in the playoffs for 26 hours, and then they were out.
You need to break it down to minutes.
I will.
I know, right? You know he's gonna do that.
Much like a Caleb Williams threw for 99 feet in the first half.
1,200 minutes.
Yeah, they were in the playoffs for 1,200 minutes, everybody. Even while they slept, the clock was still ticking. Caleb Means in the Super Chat. Speaking of Jared Goff, I believe he's the 6th best quarterback behind Allen, Mahomes, Hurts, Burrow, and Lamar when healthy, and 4th currently.
I forget what power rankings just came out, but they had him 3rd, only behind Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. And I'll accept that.
That's big of you, Stick.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll
accept that. I don't know what Josh Allen has done that Jared Goff hasn't done, but I'll accept it.
Craig in the chat. Get granular, Neal. Oh, 100%. 100% I
That's
do.
what Neal loves to do.
I live for it.
Yeah.
I live for it. It's time to get granular with the top 5, everybody. That is right. Every Wednesday we do a top 5 list. Somewhat out of the realm of sports, like X's and O's and stuff like that. It's just kind of we step out of the sports world, kinda, for one segment. It's about 10 minutes. And Spenny, why do we do a top 5 list?
It's half as boring as a top 10 list.
That it is, as a matter of fact. What do you got, Stick?
Someone nailed one of mine in the chat already.
No, there's been a couple out there.
I didn't want to just do all Bills, their name Bill, because there's a lot of really cool Bills.
No, there is. I sprinkled some in.
Yeah, like I sprinkled, I think, 2 in. Well, 1 is a twofer. My number 1 is deep.
Taylor, I love Senate vetoes the bill.
Ooh, Billie Eilish's tits would be a good one.
Okay, all right. Spencer Raxter.
She's got some heavies,
Oh, she
dude.
Big T-shirt, though. Can never see it.
Glock tuck, big T-shirt, Billie Eilish.
Are you ready, Spenny?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Spencer Raxter, your top 5 Bills.
All right, my top 5 Bills. At number 5, I have the aforementioned Josh Allen. I think he's one of my favorite players in the NFL to watch. He's an electric factory and, the reigning MVP of the National Football League. So shout out to Josh Allen. At number 4, I have the roseate spoonbill. It is a bird with a very cool bill.
It's a bird. Oh.
It looks like a giant spoon, kind of. So it's just a cool-looking bird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I look it up if you guys want to see. It's a roseate spoonbill. It's a very cool billed bird. At number 3, I have the bill at the dispensary. So, the only place
you like paying that bill?
The only place you really get happy to spend a bunch of money is when you go to the dispensary and you're walking out. And sometimes it's not even a bunch of money. Like if you go to Jars and they have a half-off event, you walk out with fucking
Half
shit
off.
ton
That
of
was wild.
joints. And so shout out to the Bill at the dispensary. At number 2, I have Bill Murray. Shout out to Bill Murray, hilarious.
Yeah.
Seems like, I mean, I've never met him or anything, but there's never been any kind of controversy or anything weird about him. I feel like he's just been like the happy old grandpa now. And so shout out to Bill Murray for
I love
not
when he shows
being
up
a
at
piece of
bars
shit.
just to bartend.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, no matter what anybody orders, he pours them a shot of whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Bill Murray's the man. And
Yep.
then at number 2, it is a two-parter. It is the $2 bill, and then my my dad's dad, his name was Billy Ray Raxter. So,
Hey, shout out.
he used to give me a $2 bill for my birthday every year, and he said it was good luck, and I still have one this day folded up in my wallet.
Hey.
So,
That's pretty cool. The
Yeah.
the grandparents were famous for the $2 bill.
oh yeah, the
Benny, me and you share
shout out,
something.
yeah, there we
Hey.
go.
Oh, you still got one?
Shout out,
Shout out, man.
Yeah, I got one in my wallet too.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. Real cream of wheat. Spenny the spoon lover.
Spoon lover. Sure, I like spooning. Big spoon, little spoon. I'm cool with either.
Don't matter to you.
Little spoon feels good every once in a while. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
$2 bill. Who's on that again? Is that Jackson? Jackson?
Yeah, I think Andrew Jackson.
Jefferson.
Jefferson.
I was gonna say I thought it was Thomas
They all look the
Jefferson.
same.
Richard Jefferson?
Right.
Justin.
George Jefferson?
Well, Justin Jefferson, it would be how many catches he has in a big game.
Yeah.
So, you know, he'll be on the new $4 bill.
Right.
Justin Jefferson on the $4 bill.
Jettis.
Four catches in the biggest game of the year all the time.
That's your shit, man.
No, it's his shit. He
No,
does
I'm
it.
saying
I can show you screenshots.
The Jay Jettis bit, though. That's your
Oh,
shit.
it's not
you
a
live
bit.
for it.
It's what he does. He lives for it because he does it. All right, KG. What do
Right.
you got? Your top 5 bills.
Oh, man. Good
Hey.
one, Super Bowl.
At number 5, I got a bill on Capitol Hill from Schoolhouse Rock. Come on, bro. It lives forever in my head. I'm old enough to remember Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Taught us kids a lot, man. At number 4, the Wi-Fi bill, because
Yeah, you need it.
as an avid gamer and pirater of sports games, I absolutely have to have it. The only bill I do not mind paying.
Facts.
At number 3, Bill Clinton. I got to meet the man.
First black president.
He was pretty fucking fly, bro. He got top in the Oval. I got to meet him, dap him up, bro. I'm telling you, just a fly president, bro. Like, him and George Bush was kind of like the last of the fly president. Like, we just got to be real about it. We just
And
gotta
you're
be real.
bipartisan with it.
which
I
Go
am.
ahead
No,
about the both sides.
hey, big
Bush?
big
One or
respect.
two?
2.
No, 2 for sure.
W.
He had some
When
moments
he
though.
dodged the shoe.
No, that was
Now
epic.
walk
He
his
had some
drive.
moments. He had big moments.
When
Don't
he
get me wrong.
steps up and fires that, and like, look, like I wasn't the biggest George Bush guy, but when he fired that strike in New York after
Yeah.
9/11,
Oh, yeah, dude.
that's
That's
aura.
a top America moment.
He had some moments, but Katrina kind of brought his value down.
Yeah,
Let's just be real
that's-
about
that's
it.
fair.
Let's just
That
be
is
real.
fair.
He literally flew over those people. Anyway,
That is
Kanye addressed that.
that is very fair.
George Bush does not like black people. All right, at number 2, Kill Bill, one of my favorite movie series, 1 and 2, 1 over 2, of course, but Quentin Tarantino, man, you can never go wrong with that. Shout out to Uma Thurman, Beatrice Kiddo, man. And at number 1, the close cousin to the $2 bill, the $100 bill, because you just feel good when you have a $100 fucking bill, and a lot of them.
And it doesn't, even if you're mega rich,
Yeah.
you still like a $100 bill.
Of course you do.
even if you're a billionaire. Yeah,
It looks cool on
Every
the outside
action
of your-
movie ever, you don't see 20s
Yep.
in the suitcase, you see the fucking hundreds.
More on the $20 bill coming up in just a little
Underrated.
bit. KG,
No, underrated.
Yeah, and I'll explain why. KG, great list.
Thank
Great
you.
list.
Thank
Great
you,
list,
big
my
dog.
friend.
Appreciate you.
Stick. Okay, background. Stick didn't like his list.
No.
But
I-
Spenny says he liked
I
it.
liked it. I think it
Well,
was a good
no,
list.
I don't mind my list, but there were a couple after when when you like you have buyer's remorse the minute you send your list. You're
Yeah.
like, oh God, like I forgot about Billy Hoyle from White Men Can't Jump.
That
Like,
is
Billy
true.
Hoyle's elite.
That's a
Like,
good one.
Well, he
should
was a
be-
Billy, not a Bill, so it doesn't count anyway.
Yeah,
so there you
right.
go.
but it's my list.
Yeah,
It
I
is
know,
your
but
list.
you
It is
can't.
your
Yeah,
list.
but you can't
Goddamn.
make stuff up. He was Billy Hoyle, not
Billy
Bill.
Hoyle.
He didn't go Bill Hoyle.
Bill, the Stookies. All
right, Sticks. Top 5 bills.
right, top 5 bills here. The bill that's due. On
Oh,
Thanksgiving,
yes.
2025, motherfuckers, because that bill is coming.
Goddamn
that
right.
bill is steep.
That's the best
And that
one.
bill is gonna be taken out on that ass.
I'm mad that's number 5.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
disappointed,
well,
Stick.
and shout out to the picture of me and Joey back
Shout
in the
out.
day. By the way, this is the 12th anniversary of me hiring Joey at Channel 955.
Shout out.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
The rest is
the rest
And
is
look at us now.
Imagine if I never met the homie, you know? Number 4, Billy D. Williams.
Hey, shout out.
Like, what are we doing
That's
here?
a deep cut.
Mr. Colt 45. He was in Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know, like.
The bull running through the room.
Yep.
Like, dude, it's.
That's
Billy,
a good pull.
It's Billy D. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't like Billy D, you can just get the fuck out of here.
Why he lands on this list, though, in my eyes, it's strictly because of the Colt 45.
Oh, yeah.
That elevated him to the next level. Like, of
That got him
coolness.
in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Nice
like
Jerry curl.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
So Jerry Curl's
Epic
Colt 45.
Jerry Curl.
Yeah.
He had Soul Glow before Soul Glow was
Oh
a thing.
yeah, he was the inspiration for Soul Glow. Number 3, the HOA dues. That's the bill I actually put. Give me your money.
Shout out.
We got improvements to make in this neighborhood. Which, by the way, the new sidewalk has gone in.
I was just going to ask if you had an update.
Oh, I got a crazy drama update.
Oh, yes.
More to do with the gate. More to do.
Oh,
with
the gate
again?
Gate, man.
You hear him
once again.
Do you hear him talking about the HO? I get to send those bills out. Just remember, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
I think he's going to go corrupt at some point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put in a new sidewalk for the safety of our children walking to their bus stops.
Yeah, that's how you frame
I'm
it.
sorry. At least I'm not
That's
taking
how
the
you
money
frame
like
it.
the last guy.
I'm moving into his subdivision, and I'm going to run against him. Stick is in favor of big sidewalks.
And where was Stick on 9/11?
Stick is a friend of big sidewalks.
Number 2, Bill Murray.
There are secrets
obviously.
buried under those sidewalks.
Right. Vote for Neal Ruhl.
Under
endorse
rule and
this
approve this.
Bill Murray, previously discussed,
Yes.
just absolute legend. And the more you hear about him, the funnier he is. Like, you know, going up to people while they're eating dinner, grabbing a fry off their plate, and then whispering, "No one will ever believe you." Just walking away. Like that shit. Like, if I was famous, I would love to do that shit to people.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
number 1. That guy that kind of shaped me as a child, honestly, like Bill Lambier, combat basketball
out.
on Nintendo. Like,
Yes.
I was Bill Lambier growing up. Not the most athletic dude, but I'd get under your skin. I'd play physical. I'd elbow you in the fucking face if you got in the way. Like, it doesn't matter. I love Bill Lambier, everything he stands for. I was lucky enough to be an umpire at Commerce Little League where his son E used to play, and Bill Lambier was the coach. So I'd have to do, like, pregame meetings with Bill Lambier talking about, all right, no disrespecting the umpire, you're out of here. And like, I love Bill Lambier. Great guy, good businessman, great father. Should have been an NBA coach. Don't know what else that guy needed to accomplish in the WNBA.
Facts.
Champion there. And just like set the mentality for the Detroit Bad Boys.
Got some breaking news here from Ben Raven. Before mentioned, Lee McNeil's clock possibly starting. The Lions will get defensive line and Lee McNeil back in practice today.
Okay, so
Holy shit.
Clock
3 weeks,
starts.
21 days.
I love it.
All right.
Oh, dude, I love it. That defensive line depth, holy
Can
shit.
you imagine? Like, we saw a couple. Sorry, Neil. We'll get to your list in a second. We saw a couple 5-man fronts against the Browns and against the Ravens. Can you imagine when it's Oli McNeil, DJ Reader, Tyleek Williams, Aiden Hutchinson, and Derek Barnes or Al-Quadin Muhammad on the other
That
side?
shit is nasty.
But wait, I was told we didn't.
Good
address
luck
the
running on
defensive
that Good luck running on that fucking line, dude.
Right.
A line of those 5 guys, you will not be able to run on them at all. With Jack Campbell and
Yeah.
Anzalone cleaning up,
It's over,
God, dude. Teams are gonna average 20 rushing yards a game against us.
And you're right, they will.
Holy shit.
All right.
21 days though. 21 days.
I'll knock this one out. We'll discuss it a little bit further after that. If I ever get a chance to interview Bill Lambier, one of the main questions I'm going to ask, how big was the bag you got from the Nintendo video game?
Yeah.
Combat basketball. I got to know. I bet it was like $20,000 or something like that.
I got a hilarious story because my buddy used to babysit his kids. They used to live in the same sub, and some funny things happened. I'll tell you guys off the air.
Yep.
We'll see if it's appropriate for on air.
Okay, cool.
but dude,
all right.
you won't believe this story.
I'll wrap it up here with my top 5 bills. And there's Javi and I together. Number 5, the electric bill. And yes, it's higher than it's ever been before.
Yeah, Mr. EV.
Well, no, it's not even because of that. Just because the base rates have gone up. But it's fine because my gas station is in the garage now.
I do. It always ties back to the EV.
Absolutely. The $20 bill. Why I like the $20 bill. And, look, the $100 bill is number 1 for all the reasons
Obvious
that KG
reasons.
mentioned. But the $20 bill is good because it's enough to where, like, it's a decent amount of money, but it's not so much that you won't find it in a pants pocket.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
The 20 is the new 5. What the 5 used to be.
The $20 bill, a found $20 bill, is so awesome.
It's a free lunch.
It is. Yeah.
It's an
Gas,
absolutely electric.
anything.
When you stick your hand in those jeans and there's a $20 bill in there, like, you feel like you're, you feel rich for a second.
You do.
Because you found $20.
The old winter coat where you forgot you had $1 and $20 in it.
Oh, dude, it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Number 3, Bill Clinton.
I can't believe how much love Bill Clinton's got.
Well,
he was a fly president.
I like him as a president because he is essentially, not every aspect, but he is essentially me if I were president. Like, he sat over the .com boom.
He did.
And got all the credit for it.
He did.
Yep.
Shout out.
Life is all about timing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
So,
Oh, my goodness.
so there you go.
Would you have gotten top and oval?
What's up, Spenny?
I just JJ Watt is on Twitter right now, absolutely ripping PFF, and I fucking love it.
Shout out.
Nerds, stupid nerds.
Number 2, I did this one for Maz, O.J. Simpson.
Hey, shout out. Just because.
Yeah. He's and look, great running back.
Yeah.
Poor husband.
Yeah, I would say so.
Not really good at being a husband.
I would say so.
Good book writer.
Good book writer.
If I was to kill her, this
Yep.
is how I would have done it.
Good book writer.
Hey, she
We
cheated,
can say
man.
this.
I hate to be that guy.
He's good with cutlery, allegedly.
Yeah.
And then number 1, the $100 bill.
Yep.
Because, again, like we talked about, even if you're rich,
Yeah.
like, you love a $100 bill.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way that it is. All right, let's take the break. Got the breaking Lions news to digest. J.J. Watt's going off on PFF. I'm here for it. We'll
Fuck
talk
yeah.
some Lions when we come back. Where are we going, Spenmo?
Mad Packs. Let me tell you, or no, tell us about Sharon.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's do Sharon's as a matter of fact. Neal Ruhl here for Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. And you guys know, hey, top of mind here, if you are a DTE gas customer, you need to scan the QR code on the screen and find out how you can get your free furnace tune-up courtesy of Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. But again, guys, we're on a generational weather run, but it ain't going to be like this forever. And the nights are starting to get chilly. Is that furnace kicking on?
It was cold this morning again.
It was cold this
That's
morning
fucked.
again. Are you ready to rock? Because, guys, if you ignore it, guess when the furnace is going to go out? You know that day when it's 22 below temperature, 40 below wind chill? That'll be you. And, hey, Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, they can get out there, inspect everything, make sure that you are good to go. They don't just do the heating and AC, though. Whole home generators, water heaters, all of it is out there. Go to Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, scan the QR code on the screen. Your comfort is our business.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
All rise for the King of Highs, Gold Crown Gummies, Concentrates, and the Jesters. You can get them to smoke at 300 dispensaries. You know why? Because the King owns everything. Gold Crown. Get yours today.
Shout out Gold Crown.
Yeah, shout out.
Good stuff.
Back at it here, Woodward Sports Network. Neal Ruhl, stick in for D-Mac. And we have KG, Spencer Raxter, of course, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat. So jump into there, get your thoughts out there. And look, man, we're talking Lions now. We're moving on. The Bengals. It is just generally about the Bengals game. It is incredible how fast life moves. Is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bengals were 2-0, and they had kicked the beat the allegations, of starting slow and everything like that. Super Bowl contention.
I got a
Joe Burrow,
fragile quarterback though.
and then all of a sudden,
Fragile quarterback.
he's hurt again.
Tell me a year he's been healthy.
I mean, yeah, when you getting hit by 4 guys in one time, I'm sure you'll get hurt too.
He was healthy last year.
Was he the whole year?
Played
He
17
just got
games.
sacked a lot.
And he threw for like 45 touchdowns and
Yeah.
4 interceptions.
Sure, Bill didn't look at the first one.
We won't talk about that though.
They should have. Maybe they should have got him some protection up front.
Yeah, probably should have.
Absolutely, they should have.
I blame the Bengals.
Definitely the Bengals' fault.
But
And if they don't draft an offensive lineman this year, I don't know.
But even if they do, it's going to take 2 years to develop.
Still, it'll
Yeah.
be better than anything they've had. If you get
Seriously.
the best tackle in the draft, like Will Campbell would have been the best offensive lineman on their team this year.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there. Get your thoughts out there. Tim in the chat. It's 80 in Tampa right now. Sorry, guys. It's going to be 85 here this weekend, Tim. So suck it. Ha ha. Ha ha. But anyway, though, yeah, life moves pretty fast. And Stick, I'll say this. This went from most people prognosticating this as a loss to this is a non-negotiable victory now.
Yeah,
non-negotiable.
It's the Trey Hendrickson audition game.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what it is. Hey, Trey, get to know Panay. You guys will be going up against each other in practice. Panay, this is Trey. Also, why don't you take a look at our defense and see how you can scheme it out with us when you get here? And then while they're there, Brad Holmes going to slide up into the GM's office and be like, hey, you know what? There's very few teams that can take on the salary of a Trey Hendrickson mid-season. I didn't go spend all my money because I knew this day would come, and I wanted to be able to offer a cushion. So while he's playing out there against our guys, we're going to take it easy. We don't want to hurt Trey.
Right.
But we got the $40 million. Let's cover it. Bring him home. We'll have the Great Whites on the outside. T-shirts already being made of them in Sharks uniforms. It's going to be brilliant.
White
but
people
yeah,
are
this
back.
is
We
just
do have a lot of whites.
The whites are back,
dude.
baby.
And they're always converging in the backfield. Like Jack Campbell, Anzalone, Hutch, and Nowoski will all be hitting people at the same time.
It's crazy.
And that's scary. That's even
South has
scarier
risen
to
again.
black quarterbacks. like KG, isn't that more scary to black quarterbacks?
Oh,
Just a bunch of
absolutely.
whites coming at
If
you?
I'm Lamar, I'd be terrified.
Right, that's what terrified. That's why he stayed back from the line of scrimmage. He was like, "Oh my God, there's a bunch of whites."
That's why he didn't just run away.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't. You're going to get tracked. That's just how it is. So, yeah, a bunch of whites. No, but Trey Hendrickson, I honestly feel that this is like Ben Johnson last year with Stumble Bum and all that stuff. Like, this is the audition in front of the man, and it's going to be fun to recruit him.
You said we have some sound of Dan Campbell talking about Jared Goff.
We do.
What?
Because I want to hear it, and because I have something on that.
Well, I got to get the headphones. I want to hear that.
Oh, this guy.
I brought in like 6 pairs of those fucking Delta Airlines headphones.
And they
I
all
think
gone?
We're down to the last one.
Jesus Christ.
I literally had put them all on the line.
Yeah, it was 4 of
They
them
were
last
all
time I
wrapped
saw
up,
them.
sitting
Welcome
there.
to my world, Spenny. These guys don't appreciate shit.
That's why I keep my headphones and my ad reads and everything I need in my bag with my stuff.
And that's the way it should be, honestly. We should all have little lockers here with our own little headphones and our own little adapters. And if you don't bring it, it's on you.
Woodward Sports chat thread, smash the numbers. Ferris Khan, $45 get-in price for the game in Cleveland today. Did any Tigers fans make the trip?
$45?
We still got time. We could make it by the 3rd inning.
We could, yeah.
Poverty fans.
But
Absolute poverty
I got to be
fans.
honest. I was able to get into a World Series game in Detroit when they went down 0-2 pretty cheap and easy. And that's a World Series game.
But anyway, though, getting back to it, Dan Campbell talked about Jared Goff.
What? What do you say about Jared Goff?
It's impressive, and I'm thankful that I've been able to be a part of this with him now since 21 because I've been able to witness the growth. I've seen it firsthand, and I mean the guy is the way that he processes the information that he's given, that he gives it to the players, that he sees the defense, that he makes alterations. He audibles into things to get us in a perfect play. I mean, it really is now. having like a coach, running your offense. He's out there on the field, and that's what we've stepped into with him and what he's done, which that's a credit to him, man. He works through it. He wants to freaking make corrections. He wants to be perfect. He wants to know the why. He wants to know, how can I be better? What is a better check here? What is the right thing to do? And he just continues to learn and grow, and here we go, man. I mean, he's in the prime of his career. He's played for a number of years, and he continues to get better. He continues to learn, and I mean that's the essence of what we do in this league, man. Whether you're a player or a coach, you should always keep trying to learn and grow and get better. That's where he's at, man. And then the accuracy that he has goes, is icing on the cake. I mean, you can run this offense and you can make the throws he can make. It's just. I'm glad we got him. I can tell you that.
And that audio comes to us courtesy of the Lions flagship station in an interview with Dan Campbell.
Stick, how proud are you?
Jared. I mean, it's just, it's getting to a point of it just doesn't even need to be said anymore. Like, it's nice to hear those things, but we already knew this. And, show me on a stat sheet where mental ability to process information shows up. It doesn't, and that's what it's lost in the translation of how great Jared Goff is, what he is, and what he means to this franchise. The ability to check and get the defense off kilter and make sure that the offense is running the right play. They said last game he checked into the play that scored a touchdown. He read the defense.
Yep.
The offensive coordinator sent in the play, said, all right, like this play, but no, if we run this, and they have that trust in him, and it's irreplaceable. It's absolutely irreplaceable.
You must not know JG.
You must not know. He could have another team in a minute and another OC in a minute, baby. Yeah. Oh, but he just gets lucky everywhere he goes. He's
very lucky. He's a very lucky person.
He's a product of Sean McVay. He's a product of
Johnny Morton Merchant now.
Yeah, John Morton Merchant. But no, what more can you say about this guy? He has turned around the entire franchise and brought us to the things that we get to sit up here and talk about the Super Bowl because of Jared Goff.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Detroit Dabber 313, bourbon and headphones. There's a lot of sticky fingers over there at Woodward Sports Network.
Yep.
I'm just saying it's true, everybody. Yeah. It is true. No, but stick.
And lighters.
Lighters also.
Yeah, they're taking the lighters.
That's like muscle memory, though. I don't blame anybody for stealing lighters because I put them in my pocket all the time.
Yeah.
Grim in the chat. Super Bowl or bust? 100%.
Duh.
100%. I'm glad to see that this is like taking hold right now. But what comes along with that is this, Stick. And what I'm driving at is I believe that you have seen the Lions. And it's tough to judge this from last year just given the personnel that were out, right? So it's hard to point a finger to this and say, because they were 15-2.
Yeah.
But you do notice almost a flow to the Lions now of how things work, where they pick their spots, like with the matchups. Like, this is a JMO part of the game. This is a Laporta part of the game. This is Jared Goff through all this. Now we're going to run the football, or we're going to run the football. Okay, we're having some trouble doing it, but we're going to stick with it. All right, finally, that cracks this. Now we got Amon-Ra going. We'll throw some wrinkles. We'll put Amon-Ra in the backfield, have him slide out. We'll set up plays for later. There's a rhythm to what they do, and it carries over like week to week to week. I made this comparison before, Stick, where I said it's almost like, and for those that remember like watching the Bad Boys, and you even saw it with the 04 Pistons to a degree. For the Bad Boys, James Edwards took the first 8 shots of the game. No. He had like 12 points every first quarter. And then he finished the game with 16. Like, that was the way it worked. And then the second quarter, when the guards came in, they ran the 3-guard rotation. Then Vinnie Johnson would get his 8 points in 7 minutes. And then that was it for him. Like, there's almost, it's like that with the Lions now.
Yeah, you've seen them 2 games in a row start out with JMO heavy. Two receptions by JMO right off the bat, heavy. That's kind of their go-to. Push back the safeties. Hey, JMO's involved in this game. You guys better pay attention.
It's almost like there's a script.
Well, and beyond that, in a larger scale, it's going through the growth process. And I think that one thing that is lost, and I don't even acknowledge it enough, is the growth of Dan Campbell.
Yes.
Like, he was a neophyte head coach.
Yep.
He was learning on the job the first couple years, and he's still learning on the job, except now they're at graduate level classes. They've learned all the 101s. Now they're in the 401s and past that, and that's where Jared Goff is, being in the same system with the same terminology, and knowing where players are going to be, the continuity between him and Amon-Ra St. Brown, the timing, all the tricks that they have in their bag from years of just repetition and practice, and knowing if we're on the goal line, I know this comeback route, I just got to throw it to the marker. You're going to be there. You're going to find out how to get there within 0.25 seconds. Like, it's poetry in motion, and you're seeing it with the evolution of the offense this year too, about how they set them up. I mean, we talked about that 4th and 1 play against the Ravens with St. Brown blocking down all game long, and then on that play, releasing. So they're thinking ahead. They're planning ahead. It's really just been fun to watch this team become a very mature winner now. Like, it used to be like, hey, we're winning just for fun.
Right.
But now it's like you said, we're surgically taking you apart. And that's what Belichick used to do, right? What's your biggest weapon? All right, you don't have that this game. Let's see how you beat us in another way. And on offense, it's, okay, what are you taking away? Cool. We know that now after the first drive. We're going to JMO. We're going to Laporta on every 3rd down. And it's just so fun to watch success. It's so fun to watch these guys be able to use the tools that they have in the way that they have them and be successful with it. I just can't speak highly enough about what we're witnessing right now. We are in the good old days. Enjoy this.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Super Bowl Wilson. Spenny, perhaps you could explain to me how we beat the Ravens without Zadarius. I was told we need him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were. We needed a player like that for sure.
Do we?
And guess
They got help from their guys.
One got activated today.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Wilson, you told me there's no way the Lions lose last year in the playoffs. What happened?
Zadarius Smith.
Like, you can
over
do
the
that. You
past
can be a
2
pussy
games,
if you want. I know you want
one
to.
tackle.
That's what you do.
one tackle in 2 games, and was a healthy scratch for the other one. So, yeah. Howie Roseman, much better than Brad Holmes.
He is. He's
paid a guy $9 million.
He's won 2 Super Bowls. Howie Roseman is better than Brad Holmes.
Not on this signing.
Okay.
I'm salty. 15 regular season wins. Great. Good job. Do they hang a banner for that, or am I tripping?
Nope.
Not at all.
They do.
Well, yeah, but not one that I really care about that much.
I mean, they do.
Super Bowl or bust. That's what it is. It's what it's going to be. It's what it has been. It's what it will be.
It's what it was last year.
Yep. And what it was last year. It's what it is this year. It's what it's going to be next year. It's what it's going to be the year after that.
We hope.
It is.
It is.
Now we hope.
No,
Super
we're
Bowl or
set,
bust
we're set
every
up
single
pretty
year.
well.
Don't take it for granted, guys.
No,
Don't
never
take
that.
it for granted.
Never that. Never that.
Tell them about Mad Packs. Don't take Mad Packs for granted.
Mad Packs. Let me
Shout out
tell you about
Cole.
Mad Packs. Mad flavor, Mad high, Mad Packs. Go to madpacks.com, getmadpacks.com to find a store near you where you can get the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, high-low pre-rolls, or any of their top shelf strain. They dropped me off an ounce of their animal cookie the other day. It's great stuff. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying their product. Mad flavor, Mad high, Mad Packs.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Neal Ruhl here for Buddy's Pizza, the original Detroit-style pizza. I do have to laugh when I hear ads around town. We have authentic Detroit-style pizza. That's odd. In 1946, you weren't making it. Buddy's was, because they're the original Detroit-style pizza. I don't know what else to say about that, but look at that. That's a work of art. That's decades in the making. They have perfected the Detroit-style pizza, and nobody does it like Buddy's. There's over 20 Detroit locations, Metro Detroit, all of it. There's one downtown if you're going to a game. Pull up to the Buddy's there. And if you're ordering off the website today, save 10%. Use the promo code 10meal. Go to buddyspizza.com. The Detroit tradition, the original. Don't fall for imitations when you have the original Detroit-style pizza and Buddy's. All right, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter. In the chat, Super Bowl Wilson. Howie Roseman didn't even win a playoff game till his 7th year. Learn ball, Woodward Sports.
What is it? It doesn't have anything to do with anything. He has 2 Super Bowl rings.
Cody Ingle. People act like Howie got hired and they got a Super Bowl right away.
Right. That's
matter.
the thing that
it doesn't matter. He has 2 Super Bowl rings. Who the fuck cares?
It don't
because
matter.
you got to understand the building process. He took over a winning product.
Who doesn't understand that?
You guys. You think just because Brad hasn't got it done in 4 years, he's not as good as Howie Roseman?
He's not.
That's not how
you
it
think
works.
Brad's a better
because
GM
if we were
than
having
Howie
this
Roseman?
conversation 4 years into Howie Roseman's regime, you would say he's shit.
We're not, though. We're having it right now.
But you're arguing apples to oranges.
Do you think he is better? Yes or no?
At this point, no.
I would say
I think Brad has done a better job with less than Howie Roseman did with more.
We're not
in
arguing
his first
because
4
we
years.
agree. He's not better.
I would say, like, at the arc, he's better. He's further along than Howie Roseman was 4 years ago.
Yeah, but you're judging a cake like 30 minutes into being baked to one that's done. It's completely different.
But by saying Howie is better, that's not saying Brad is bad, though. I think that's where we get.
Yeah, but you got to understand context.
We don't have to have the best guy at the best thing every time. No, it's okay to say other people are better.
If you were 4 years in, you wouldn't be saying Howie is the
best,
would you?
But we're not.
But would you be saying it then?
But we're not. So it doesn't matter. It's like
it does matter.
Unprovable hypotheticals don't matter to me.
Yeah.
Don't use unprovable hypotheticals in an argument.
Judging one person on a shorter timeline than another is not equal.
No, but we've had our chances too.
Are.
Number 1 seed last year,
yeah,
NFC Championship game the year before that. We've had our chances.
And how did you get that? Because you have a better GM who built it out of nothing.
So he is a better GM. You think he's a better GM?
You can argue it. I mean, to me, I can argue.
You just said he wasn't.
What he's done in his 4 years, he's been a better GM than Roseman was in his first 4 years.
Okay, and that means nothing to me.
Well, it should.
Okay, cool. Well, it doesn't. We're talking about right now. Who's better right now? That's the argument. And nobody's.
And Brad Holmes, with what he's had, is better with what.
So
he
you
built.
think Brad Holmes is a better GM than Howie Roseman?
4 years in, I do.
In his first 4 years.
Okay, well, stop caveating it. Just yes or no.
It's not caveating it.
It is. If you can't say yes or no without, that is the definition of a caveat.
Because you can't compare the two. They've had different timelines.
Okay, then we can't compare them. I think Howie Roseman's better.
It's like arguing, is rookie LeBron James better than Jordan? At that time, you didn't know.
Yeah, you did.
Did you?
Michael Jordan was better at that time than rookie LeBron James. Yes, he was.
All right.
Dylan in the super chat.
What? Is that false?
No, I don't think so.
Dylan in the super chat. How he drafts off consensus big boards and Georgia players. He's lazy. That's actually
that's funny.
It's okay to say that.
Yeah, two things can be true.
Yeah, but when Howie Roseman has a losing record taking over a winning team his first year, he's not a bad GM?
Is that what happened?
Yes.
Let me look it up.
His first 4 years were not glorious, but he also took over a better product.
What team did he take over?
The Eagles.
Okay, who was on? Name me the players that he took over. Name me the books. Explain to me how it's a better product. If you can't just say things that you don't have anything backing it on. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not.
I could say something because a guy took over an already successful product and kept it being okay. Brad Holmes took over a fucking dumpster.
He did, and he turned it around fast.
Had done anything
what
in the
did
history
Howie
of their
tell me the books and the players and the stuff that Howie Roseman took over.
All right, I'll break it down for you.
I know they was less a quarterback because Carson Wentz fell off a fucking
But you
cliff.
know what Brad Holmes took over,
I do.
right? You know those
I do.
books,
That's
right?
why I don't
you
need those
Trey
books.
Flowers, right?
But I'm not
going
to
make
make blanket statements over something that I don't know.
My argument is Howie Roseman couldn't do what Brad Holmes did.
And again, unprovable hypotheticals are not the way I like to argue. If that's how you want to live, that's how you want to live.
Are we counting his executive VP of football ops and general manager, or just general manager, or so executive VP of football operations, general manager? That's when he got like the executive VP title. So like he was a GM the first 5 years there. But then his title changed to executive VP of football ops.
So let's go 2016 then, just to shorten the time. I mean, I don't care what you want to include.
When he got named executive VP of football ops and general manager, it was 2019.
Okay.
They were 9-7 that first year, lost in the wild card.
And what were they the year before that, though?
They were 9-7. They lost in the division. The year after 2019, they went 4-11-1.
Yeah.
In 2021, they went 9-8, lost in the wild card. Yep. 2022, they went 14-3, lost the Super Bowl. Then they went 11-6, lost in the wild card to Tampa. Then last year,
so
they
you're saying
won
the first year they had a bad year, and then the second year they were fighting to make the playoffs at 9-8, and then the third year they were in the Super Bowl.
No, first year he took over a winning franchise, and then they repeated what they did the year before. The second year he took over, they went in the fucking dumpster.
Then what happened? They made the Super Bowl in 2 years.
But he started with the Eagles in 2010 as a GM. That was GM. Had head coach. The head coach had personnel authority then.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
That was Chip Kelly, and then when Chip Kelly got kicked out, then he took over and he turned them into a Super Bowl contender in a couple of years.
He got personnel power
it's okay
after
to say
2015.
Him,
so you can
and they won in 2016.
I don't know.
Like
if a GM takes a 9-17 and turns them into a 4-win team, is that better than a GM who takes a 4-win team and turns them into a Super Bowl contender? Is that better?
If you win 2 Super Bowls, yes.
But you can only go by how much time Brad has had. That's what you're missing in this whole conversation.
It's sticky with this because he was like the GM,
pseudo GM.
He wasn't the GM.
He didn't have full power
he didn't
until
have power
2019.
Until Chip Kelly, and then we're gone.
Yeah. So 2016 was when he had the full power.
Hey,
I guess you could
Super
say.
Bowl Wilson says Brad has drafted more All-Pros and Pro Bowlers since 2021 than Howie Roseman has ever. So that's cool. Howie Roseman has 2 Super Bowls.
Because he's had longer in office. Not because he's a better GM.
Okay.
And
you guys think Brad Holmes is a better GM than Howie Roseman? I disagree. And that's where we are.
I see that.
I think at this point.
Right.
At this point, like 4 years into being a
All
GM.
I'm asking you is to acknowledge what Brad had to take over and
I know
Howie
what Brad.
had to take
you
over.
don't think I know that? You don't think I know what Brad had to take over? Brad Holmes is a top 3 GM. It's okay to say he's not the best at everything. It's okay to say Lions players aren't the greatest of everything at all times, always. It's not like a slight to say Brad Holmes is a top 3 GM in the National Football League. Yeah. And that's crazy that I have to explain this so hard.
Why do you hate Brad Holmes?
Fuck?
Why do you hate Brad Holmes?
Sorry. And we got an audience in the conference room. Shout out.
Get rid of Brad Holmes. Get him out of here. Brad Holmes, not worth it.
It's a middle ground, y'all. 2 things can be true. As of right now, Howie's better. He's got the Super Bowl.
Because Neal and Stick are Sith. And they only speak in absolutes.
Yeah, You're the one only speaking in absolutes. You're the one that can't understand the context of time. You're the one that doesn't understand what one person took over and the other person did.
I do.
You're the one that doesn't understand that when Howie Roseman took over the team, they fucking crashed. When Brad Holmes has, they've only ascended. You're the one that's not understanding the realities of the situation, and you can only argue the Super Bowls that he won with much more time in office.
If you want me to break down everything that Howie Roseman drafted, all these players he brought in, everybody he moved on from,
that's absolute.
There is a ton of other things that he does. He drafts well. He signs well. He moves on from players. He doesn't get bogged down in contracts. If you want me to break down why Howie Roseman is a good GM, I can do that. I don't think I should have to because he's proven it to us consistently.
So has Brad with less.
Yes, and Howie Roseman's done it better.
Because he's had longer. And I don't know if you've had it done better if you took over a winning team and made them a 4-win team the next year.
And then you were in the Super Bowl in 2 years.
Correct.
So yeah, so that's 4 years, right?
Saying if you give someone time, they can get better.
So that's 4 years, right?
So wait, you're
when he was in the Super Bowl in 4 years,
he built
by your logic, that's better than what Brad Holmes has done in 4 years.
So you're arguing if you give someone time.
What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? You're arguing nothing for the sake of argument and using unprovable hypotheticals. Why?
How is Brad Holmes doing more with less unprovable? It's very provable. Look at the records.
Howie Roseman took over a wild card playoff team that was 10-6.
Did Brad?
No.
Thank you.
Has Brad been to the Super Bowl? In that same span, if we're looking at that, the team he took over, and then in 4 years, he had been to the Super Bowl. Brad Holmes
because he took over a playoff team. It's easier to get to a Super Bowl when you take over a playoff team. How hard is that to understand?
Is that the same team?
He lost pieces in the process,
gutted
bro.
and rebuilt the team.
He
If you don't understand what he did to those teams,
Right.
you should go back and look.
They took on a second-round guy as their quarterback. Wow.
Sick. Go back and look at that playoff team he took over.
You're right.
And the playoff team he had in the Super Bowl.
Taking over a 3-win team and making them a winner is the same as taking over a perennial playoff team.
I didn't
It's
say
the
that.
Same. That's what you're saying.
That's not what I said. If you want to listen to what I said, you can listen to what I said. It's not the same team. He didn't take that playoff team to the Super Bowl.
Right.
He gutted it and built a playoff team out of that team.
And built it back up.
Yeah,
You got to give him credit for that, too.
It's just shitting on another guy to prop your guy up for no reason. It's crazy to me. It's okay.
You
It's
can't
okay to
acknowledge
say
that already a winning product is easier to polish than a.
I did say
Yeah, nobody's
What
not
do you
saying
mean if
that.
I can't acknowledge it? I'm saying it. You're just not listening.
I'm listening, and all I'm hearing
Obviously
is, well, he
not.
won a Super Bowl.
That's not what
because he had a playoff team to start with. Give Brad Holmes a playoff team to start with, and let's see what happens.
This is like the
Again,
Rams trade
unprovable
argument.
hypothetical.
It's like the Rams won the trade until the Lions won the Super Bowl. But it's the same argument.
Both are two-time. Both of them are two-time PFWA Executives of the Year.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout
out Wicked Pickle as well.
Shout out Wicked
Got a lot of placement during that segment.
And shout out Lady Janes while we're at it.
Yeah. They don't want to do
They're wicked awesome, just like Brad Holmes, not like bum-ass Howie Roseman. You want a fucked up haircut? You know what you do? You want the Howie Roseman? Walk in with your hair already cut, so they don't have to do anything because you're already looking good. No, see, Lady Janes, they take the Lions. They take you looking like your shabbiest self, and they make you Brad Holmes famous. They make you looking good. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
Mike G. Holmes.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Listen, we can argue about a lot of things. One thing I'll never argue about, Loom, elite. The buds, always perfect. They crumble real well. Great THC content, great terps, everything that you need. And you get 30% off. And it's fall. They got the apple cider buzzins for you. You stop in, get those, get them 30% off with code WSN30. Stop by Loom today.
All right. Keeping it pushing, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Andrew Jones, I think if Brad gets a ring, the argument can be made. Not until then. If Brad gets a ring, though, like when you take over the Lions, if you get a ring, they should waive the wait period to get into the Hall of Fame.
Right.
And you should be put in the Hall of Fame.
And
automatic
that's
bid.
what people are missing.
Automatic
Brad
bid.
making the Lions Super Bowl contenders is the same as any other franchise.
It's like
winning
walking
a
on
ring.
water. It is. It's like feeding.
True, but what do we
it's
do
like
all
telling
this
me you're
for? To
hungry
win
and
a
feeding
Super
them.
Bowl, Stick?
Yeah, but
like, that's the
you got to
ultimate goal.
start with playoff wins, which we hadn't had.
No,
We had
and
one.
fair enough.
KG won
Fair
in
enough.
the entire
But we
year.
are further back than a lot of franchises. I understand that. Nobody's hating on Brad by saying Howie is better right now. Right now. Like, he's got the Super Bowls to prove it.
Yeah, I just.
What are we all doing this shit for?
Nobody in the history of the Lions
We don't do this shit for
franchise
playoff
was
wins.
able to do what Brad Holmes has done. There's been many people to do what Howie Roseman has done. and that's it.
Win 2 Super Bowls for Philadelphia? Not really.
Win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, he's won 2.
They did this in the 90s, though.
Right.
They did the early 90s.
That's
the
what I'm
Lions
saying.
did it. They've gotten to, like, if you want to get granular, they had gotten to this point.
They've had success
The
before.
Lions had won one playoff game the entire history of their franchise.
Right, but
now
they've
been
three.
in the playoffs,
Yeah,
though.
and
Now they've won three.
They got to an NFC
They've had
championship.
chances. They just blew it because they were a shit franchise.
Woodward Sports chat thread. KG, I need you for this one.
Okay.
Mike G says, quote, this is Mike G, Holmes is better because he's a brother.
I mean,
unquote.
when you add the fact that he's black, it is harder for black people.
Definitely helps.
So, yeah, no, I think that gives you a nod a little bit.
And
It
we
does.
got an extra third-round pick for hiring him.
That's
Yeah,
true.
minority hire.
Did Howie Roseman come with an extra third-round pick with his
Yep,
white
that
ass?
debate settled. Debate settled.
I wonder who that third-round pick is.
No, shout out Art Vandelay. Stick can literally argue with anything. A wall, like, he will just go.
It's not my fault. You guys are always wrong.
You will just go, dog.
I stand by my men.
I respect, but
Brad's my dude.
we can also have a broader conversation. That's
We can't.
That boy
Not
boy
with you.
Roy.
Exactly.
Right, not with you.
We can't.
I just don't believe
we
Howie
can't.
could
You
have
said it
done
right.
what
We
Brad
can't,
did.
dude.
That boy Roy in the super chat. Comparing these GMs is like comparing Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Howie Roseman has 2 Super Bowls. Neither of those guys have a Super Bowl. It's like comparing Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen.
Which I think that's a breakthrough, Spenny, because no one's a bigger Josh Allen simp than you are.
Yeah. I love Josh Allen.
But he ain't that.
He can't beat Patrick Mahomes. Sorry.
Wins aren't a quarterback stat.
They're not.
They are a GM
You should
stat.
check Josh Allen's fucking stats during those games.
It's a GM stat.
He lost to a fucking coin flip twice.
Ryan's reaction in the super chat: ignoring team achievements, how does his drafting compare to Holmes?
Very good.
He's been a good
They're on
drafter.
par.
Yeah,
They're probably the 2 best drafters in the league.
Yeah.
let's not do that, man. We're not saying Brad is bad, people. Jesus Christ. We're just having a nuanced conversation.
No, it's okay that you guys hate Brad Holmes and think he's.
What are
done
you
that.
talking? People have called me a Brad bot on this fucking network. Man, what are you talking about?
Sorry, you hate Brad.
That's what Stick does.
Yeah, that's
Riles
what he
up the
does.
cousin.
I hate Jay Knight because I said, oh, maybe he could be a
Stick
six
could lead a mob of angry people.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. He will find one thing and stick on that one thing.
Dude, I cannot believe you turn on your own brother. It be your own people sometimes, Spenny.
Yeah.
You know?
It's better than y'all doing it.
Next year's
If y'all
draft,
do it, it's next level.
in next year's draft, we have a third-round comp pick for the Jets hiring Aaron Glenn.
Shout out.
Yep.
Shout out.
So there you. I'd forgotten about that.
And when Kelvin Shepard gets a head coaching job, and
You never see Howie Roseman hiring minorities.
Get
No,
shit
I'm
for
just-
Tanner Eastern.
All right, now we're getting aggressive.
Yeah.
Now we're getting a little aggressive.
It's been
For
aggressive.
those that missed it, some breaking Lions news. Adam Schefter tweeted that, in fact, the Lions, what?
Stick was at J6.
I want out. Casey Mize out getting loose right now.
mean,
For the Tigers on the field.
Tigers 21 minutes, 55 seconds away.
Adam Schefter tweeted the Lions have activated Aleem McNeil.
Shout out.
So he's in practice now. His clock starts, and
I
here
love
we
it.
go.
I love it.
And Spenny, you're right, man. Like, here we go. And in retrospect, and I'm going to say this, and everyone's going to be like, no, don't do that. It's up to you and up to your intelligence level how far you take this. The non-signing of Zadarius Smith, clearly, Spenny, you're seeing the why as it plays out.
We're good.
Am I crazy with that?
No, you're not. Because every single time the beat writers, like, when I'm crashing out, when people are crashing out, and I never took it to the point where, like, Nick and other people were saying, like, Brad Holmes is doing this to spite us. And I was never on that
Right.
train.
Your stupidity.
Yeah,
Right.
but the beat writers said, like, they're not, like, just being cocksuckers. They actually believe that they're good. They actually love these guys. And then, obviously, Davenport got hurt, but I think if you told Brad Holmes that Davenport would only play 2 games, he probably would have signed somebody, maybe not Zadarius Smith, but somebody else.
Right.
But, yeah, you're seeing it. And Aleem coming back is huge. I mean, the interior defensive line rotation, we knew that was going to be elite.
They're going to move Tyleek Williams to edge.
They're going to be able to run a 5-man front, like they
Yeah.
said, and that's
Nasty.
no, Tyleek and Aleem are not playing edge. But,
I know.
But I saw people say, oh, Aleem McNeil could play edge rusher. No, he's not going to do that. But Derek Barnes can. And Lacey is a big body, and he's had some good plays. And that's where my concern was. was the other guys. After Hutch and after AQM, what are those guys going to do? Pat O'Connor's played well. Lacey's played well. Everybody stay healthy.
And you can't have dudes at every position, right? Like, it's not going to be brand names at every position. And that's where I think
it can't be.
Well, that's where I think people get, like, really pissed at Brad. Like, wait, we don't have the other premier edge. We don't have – it's like not – look around the league. There aren't brand name linebackers at every – starting for every team. You got to have these plug-and-play guys that you get spurts out of, and that's one thing that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell have done a really good job is finding these guys that come out and they surprise you. Like Mohammed. I think we were surprised by him last year, but now it's carried over. And then you even look at Aiden Hutchinson's sack, his first one last game. That was because of Tyleik Williams. Go back and watch that play. Tyleik Williams is the one who got doubled, which left Hutchinson alone single on the edge. And I'll take that 100 times out of 100.
Do you think that Brad Holmes, when he saw that play out, that he just lit up a cigar and kicked his feet up when he saw Tyleik Williams getting doubled? Like that?
Well, I think that's just the brilliance of Brad Holmes, right? Like, we think the only way to engineer edge rusher is to get an edge. That's not how it
edge by committee. Edge chaos.
And no, we're going to pressure the middle, so you have to collapse, and that opens our edge. Like, that's where Brad Holmes just thinks next level. It's like, okay, there's not just one way to solve this problem. We're having trouble getting edge pressure. We bring in the middle, make them collapse. Like, it's not just, we got to go get an edge. We got to go get Zadarius Smith, who can't even dress for the Eagles.
He dressed.
Like, no. Just get the hell out of here, Zadarius Smith.
Thomas Perry, finally some positive news. That is great to hear. Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. Michael Weary in the Super Chat. Name one GM that's done more in 4 years than Brad.
Can't.
You can't.
You can't.
Ryan's reaction in the Super Chat. Did y'all see the Bengals O-line last week? AQM over 2 sacks, right?
Dude, at least 12 sacks.
They're gonna rip Jake Browning's head off.
You gonna bet that one over 11.5 sacks?
I would. Dude, they are a bad football team.
Yeah.
And our offense is going to score so fast. There's going to be multiple possessions.
Yeah.
They're going to be throwing the ball the whole game, too.
Yep.
Shad 216. Roseman or Holmes as Lions GM. Who's getting us to the Super Bowl quicker from 21 to 26?
Unprovable hypotheticals.
Right.
248.
Well, that's such a cop-out.
What do you mean? That's
Plant
literally
your flag
what that
and
is.
stand on something. Be a man.
No,
that's the stick
don't
away.
make stupid
That's the
names.
stick
You
away.
just argue for stupid things.
Say a name. Be a man.
No.
Easy in the chat.
Soft.
Said, I think we traded that extra pick
No,
for
because it's just
Tesla.
lazy, and it makes me feel stupid arguing stuff like that.
It's sports talk. That's what this
That's
is.
not sports talk.
It's hypotheticals.
No, that's
it's
fun. Bottom of the barrel stuff.
What?
Unprovable hypotheticals is bottom of the barrel sports talk.
What? Arguing one guy that has done less with more?
Saying, hey, what if this guy was there and this guy was there? Who would be better?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
All right.
Especially during this timeline. Who
It's
knows?
sports,
bro?
man. What if this guy hit
It's
a shot?
not sports.
What if this guy hit a shot and then he didn't? Well,
Nobody will ever know. That's what it is. Sports is this guy hit the shot or
Right.
this guy didn't hit the
so
shot.
Cade Cunningham didn't hit the shot.
No,
last
he
year in the
didn't.
playoffs.
See
That's okay.
See how he
Say
switching
it.
the K.
That's what I'm saying. And say something else. And say something else that actually happened, and I'll agree with it because I'm not a cousin.
All right, he didn't hit the shots. Not
No,
clutch.
he didn't.
Not clutch.
Stick, you should have went into politics, bro.
It ain't over
That
yet,
was your
KG.
future.
It ain't over yet.
Boy, the Guardians have one right-handed bat in the lineup.
Eesh.
Oh, boy. All right, let's take the final break. Come back. I got a Lions thing for Spenny.
That's not Brad Holmes, Howie Roseman.
It's not Brad Holmes, Howie Roseman
All right,
related.
cool.
Okay?
God damn.
All right, I promise you. Tell them about jars.
Jars. Cannabis.
They got good stuff.
They got really good stuff. They
do.
Top shelf quality stuff. And they put on great events for the community. That's really what I love about Jars. Every time there's a big event, you will see that Jars logo there. They just had the skate jam going on in Madison Heights. Spenny and Easy were out there all
was
day
awesome.
long. Great vendors, great people, and just a good time. 50% off your weed if you were out there. And they'll run those specials again. So make sure you check them out. Shopjars.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, and the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out.
Neal Ruhl here for Caesars Sportsbook. If you think the Lions are going to sack the Bengals 12 times,
hypothetical,
right.
I don't like it.
scan the QR code on the screen above my head. Make your first deposit in the Caesars Sportsbook with the promo code Woodward1000. That way, when you do that, if you lose your first bet, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet. Yes, it's Caesars, everyone. One of the OGs of the sports betting game. The app is clean. It doesn't glitch out. And if you fund your first deposit with the promo code Woodward1000, you can make that first bet all the way up to $1,000. And if you lose it, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet. So it's a pretty powerful tool, everyone. Caesars, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, Tigers and Guardians out on the field, getting loose.
Yes, sir.
Game number 2. It's wild. I meant to bring this up earlier. And Tarek Skubal yesterday was the first left-handed pitcher in the history of baseball postseason. You know, baseball, the playoffs.
Yeah.
The first left-handed pitcher ever to have a start with 14 strikeouts and no more than 1 run allowed.
They've been playing baseball a long time.
It's one of the greatest playoff performances in the history of the sport. And guess what? In 6 minutes, it doesn't matter. We're on to the next one.
Goddamn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way that it is. They're showing Torque right now. 1 for 3 RBI in game 1.
Shout out Torque.
How do you think he's going to do this game?
Need another big
Doesn't
hit out
matter.
of
It's
him.
hypothetical. We don't talk hypotheticals.
Nope, because it's
Nope,
we're gonna
doesn't
see
matter.
if it. We're gonna see if it happens or not. Yep.
No point in even having an opinion.
See, this is like your child.
Yeah.
Hey, Spenny.
That's how children are.
He was going to hate on Torque regardless because Stick
is true.
literally came to the studio. I'm starting
I
to
have
hate
learned to
Torkelson.
hate Torkelson. Like, he has
You
become,
harsh, yeah.
he's become my, like, he's the one who pissed me off mid-season, KG, walking after the ball.
Yep.
And then, like, a week ago,
When you
same
lock your eyes in
bullshit
on
again.
somebody.
And now, like, if this guy couldn't hit, man, I'd have no use for him. That play yesterday, making Javi look foolish and making Neal have something to stand on, pissed me off even more. Like, Torque is just, he's not, I need more energy out of the guy. But if he keeps getting hits, I guess be a dickhead, don't hustle on defense, and score some runs.
Need more clutch hits.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take it, right?
Somebody's got to do it.
Results based. If you get the results, fine.
Like
I'll
you said,
tolerate a lot
man,
more.
in the playoffs, when you get a runner on and you get at bats and with runners in scoring position or runners on base, that's how you win or lose. And like I said, in the playoffs, it's about your stars. If your stars are stars, you're going to win in the playoffs. Skubal was a star yesterday. You won. You need Riley Green to step up. He's the guy I'm looking at, and he had a big double and he had a good walk. He scored a run yesterday. So
Winning run.
Yeah, got to keep doing that.
There's Jose Ramirez.
I would walk him
run into a pitch.
unless the bases are loaded. I would walk Jose Ramirez every single at bat today. I wouldn't let him swing the bat once.
God, they're showing the play again.
Because he's going to be pissed.
And there was nobody covering second on that. Look at the shortstop's already crashing on that. There is no way that runner should not have been at second. Like, what a just an
Well, that's
amateur.
why Ramirez has to go.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's got to at least make a pickle out of it.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter.
Shout out Wicked Pickle.
Shout out Wicked Pickle. That was not a Wicked Pickle.
The pickle of the week.
That was a basic ass I give up pickle.
I've been waiting for people to say. I've been waiting for people to say, "Yeah, Stick. Torque. He's the problem. Like the dude that has 30 home runs." and I criticize a guy with a 500 OPS for half the year.
Everybody go get their shit off on this show. It just don't matter, bro.
Torque had a good year. But I'm with Stick.
At the plate, not in the field, though.
He makes very stupid
It was
plays.
always going to be a wash with him in the field, was it not?
Oh, no, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That is a
effort.
fact.
It's the effort that kills me. Like, I'm okay with missing a ball. I'm okay, but just being lackadaisical when you do it, it's like, okay, you can suck, but at least try while you suck. And I've said that since high school.
Hey, Spenny, going back to the Lee McNeil thing before we ride out here.
Yes.
Yeah. That win over Baltimore sure is pretty fun, isn't it, right now?
Oh, yeah.
You might have sank their season, for real.
And that's only a byproduct. I'm
Is
just
it
talking
less
about
impressive,
I'm just
though?
talking about us.
The more they lose, is it less impressive?
No, because that happens to everyone after we
But
beat
if they
them.
start out 1-5.
It'll look less impressive on the roster.
It's not.
It's not going to feel any less
It's
impressive
not.
to me.
The Lions
you still went
historically
into Baltimore.
Yeah, they've historically gotten their ass kicked.
And, like,
already.
they had Lamar Jackson when we beat him. He's
Right,
going to
but
be
if
out
they
for
would
a
have went
couple
in and
weeks.
clocked Kansas City, that win would have looked so good.
It's true.
Now it's like,
well, then we can just go clock Kansas City.
We will.
And how do you want it? To quote Tupac.
Yeah.
So that's what we can do. All right. Enjoy the baseball, everyone.
Yeah.
Let's go Tigers.
Here
Go
we go.
Tigers.
I hear hate coming. Stick. Come on.
What do you guys think?
No, I hate for like.
you guys think they ended today?
What's that?
Did they end it today?
I don't have a feel for it at all. I don't. I think this one may be the softball game of the series.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like
There's always one.
11-8 or something like
maybe
that.
not that. But softball for these two teams.
Mize
like
goes
6-5,
Yeah.
6-7.
You're right.
You want to say?
No, I would
Casey
not.
Mize goes 3. It turns into a goddamn track meet.
Yeah, and which a track meet is 6'5", 5'4".
Right,
You know,
right.
like that's a
6'7"?
track meet for. All right. Thanks for watching,
6'7".
everybody. Well, see you later.
Y'all are crazy.